gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to the broadcast as South Caldwell takes on Alexander Central in a JV match for the ages. We'll start off with JV action here. South Caldwell still warming up here in the early stages. I'd like to welcome again to the broadcasting desk my esteemed colleague, a woman who has more skill in 3 fingers than I have in my entire body, Miss Becky McKercher. Thank you, Becky, once again for joining us.
Well, thank you. It is always a lot of fun, and I'm happy to be here.
Well, I did do some pre-testing on the audio, and I set levels hot.
Ooh.
Because I like it hot.
Well, there's a song about that.
Is there really?
Yes.
Well, we begin by looking at Alexander Central's roster for the JV action tonight. They have number 1, Reese McKell, number 2, Nora Duggan, number 3, Riley Patterson, number 4, Allie Patton, number 5, Ryan Wilkins, number 6, Alanya Peterson, number 7, Alyssa McCameron, number 8, Chesney Benton, number 9, Bella Pritchard, number 11, Kenzie Church, 12, Darcy Childers, and number 13, Lindsay Reese. And then we transition over to South Caldwell's JV squad. They got a little time in on the video camera. Has some videos of them, messing around, and I have no idea who's playing because I have no monitor, but they're cycling through, and we do want to welcome our athletic director Jeff Parham into the area. He's the man that's got us up and running, takes care of us, keeps us well drank, as providing the liquids for us, and he's a very, very good athletic director to take care of us, both on the air
and
off the air. So South Caldwell boasts a roster of Caitlin Carter, Pretzel Garay, Kaylee Franklin, Jayla Davis, Finley Young, Paige Green, Mackenzie Morgan, Abby Setzer, and Heather Williams. As we line up, they no longer do any handshaking because we are in the COVID era, as you know. And
what?
Yeah, it's a thing. This COVID thing.
This is new information.
Oh, you didn't know?
No, yeah. I wear this mask all the time.
Oh, well, Dread Pirate Roberts in The Princess Bride said that masks were a fashion statement that would probably become very prevalent in the future. Little did we know.
Bam.
He nailed it. So for those of you that have never watched a JV game, we welcome you to the stream. We will provide no extra analysis because we have literally no idea what's going on half of the time.
That's true.
But we will try to shout out some names and congratulate the players as they do play well. And we are excited because what I've been told, at least I don't know if it's true or not, that you have brought some more volleyball trivia for
right
us.
Here.
That's what I'm
right
talking
here.
about. That's what I'm talking. No, it's all in your brain.
Well, okay.
Right? You didn't bring it on a sheet of paper. Don't ruin don't ruin the production value.
Printed trivia.
Yeah, absolutely.
Terrible is that?
It's not terrible.
All right, first off,
okay, so
there's an important thing right here.
All right, what's the important thing?
We got to give a shout out.
Yes.
Okay, our shout out, first and foremost, goes to number 1 Spartan fan.
That's right.
Who is it?
Adam Potter. Mr. Adam Potter. I don't know if Adam's already on the stream yet, but I'll tell you right now, Adam Potter, he probably waited. He was waiting to queue up as soon as we started the stream. He's probably been, anticipating it for.
So, Adam Potter, here is your shout out. Yeah. We appreciate you.
Number 1 Spartan fan, Adam, the man Potter. So we also have to get a shout out to our production crew. We'll talk about them later, though. They're kind of big time,
but not
too.
Joe. Joe got grounded. So
Joe got canned. Yeah, Joe's not invited back. We actually have a professional camera operator tonight who actually knows what she's doing. It's amazing.
I'm so excited about tonight.
Me too. Kaylee Franklin back to serve for the South Caldwell Spartans. A nice serve into the back line, and that's going to be quick point for South Caldwell. A reminder, the Olympic scoring method will be used tonight, as we will just be first to 25. Each point does count as a point, whether it's for the team that serves or the team that defends.
And we did learn last week why we prefer Olympic.
Yeah, it's quick.
Scoring.
Yeah, it's quick.
Because you remember the longest game.
Yeah, the longest game was like 72 days.
75 hours.
Yeah, like I said, 72 days. Quick 1-1 tie right here in the early stages. South Caldwell. 2 good serves by Kelly Franklin. They're going to go mid-line to Finley Young. Finley Young can't put it away. The over is by Lindsay Reese. side hit by Jayla Davis, unable to put it away. It's going to set up outside hit. It's a good one.
Nice
Great layout, though. In the middle, Mackenzie Morgan gets a hand on it. They're going to go back line to Caitlin Carter. She can't put it away. Alexander Central able to field it. Reese McHale unable to get it over the net as South Caldwell wins the point. 2-1 South Caldwell in the lead early.
I really just prefer to, oh, nice. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty much what I have to offer.
That's a good one. I wonder if the scoreboard over here is going to work. Oh, hey, there they got it. I mean, our guy, he's our
on
scoreboard's on it, but here in the gym, not so much. Good serve. Alexander's going to set the play. Again, it's a free ball for South Caldwell. Ooh, nice job there, Jayla Davis, keeping it in play. Kaylee Franklin looking for the hole, can't find it. Over by Allie Patton. South Caldwell with an opportunity. Ooh, couldn't get up on it, and that's Finley Young sending it into the back of the gym. And just needed to jump just a touch higher to get over on top of that ball, but still a good effort there on the play. 2-2 all knotted up. Serve is out by Reese McHale. Finley Young will go back to serve. And she looks and says, me, coach?
Me?
Me? My turn?
Yes.
Your turn. Yes, it is your turn. Tries to go in the middle, and it does catch Alexander Central off guard. Three folks in the area, neither one of them, or any of them, able to get anything done. And look at that. A good Tristan Adkins fielded the ball. He's on it tonight, taking some pictures for South Caldwell's publications program. We really appreciate him being here as well.
Award-winning publications program.
Not award-winning.
I gave him an award.
Number 9, that's a good hit by Bella Pritchard. Mackenzie Morgan, though, and it's going to come right at us.
I thought we were getting called in the game there for a minute.
I mean, I felt like I was right a part of the action there for a second.
3D volleyball.
That was fantastic. 3D. It is 3D volleyball. Just because they're watching it on a two-dimensional screen, it's still true. 3D. Finley Young with another great serve. They're going to try to go back set to number 13. That's Lindsay Reese. Reese unable to do anything with it. Up at the net.
Oh, yes.
And that's going to be Kaylee Franklin winning at the net. Nice job, Kaylee. You know, every time I watch Kaylee play, it surprises me the elevation she gets on her vertical.
Yes.
Like, for being so small, she's able to get up there quite nicely. Another great serve. Finley Young delivering nice serves for the Spartans. But even better hit by number 9, Bella Pritchard.
Did you know that there is a minimum height for volleyball players? Maybe not at the
height?
High school and middle school level,
okay.
But yes, like for competition volleyball. Did you know minimum height?
I did not know that. Ooh.
I did not know that either, but there is.
Something new. You learn something every day. Ace served up by Lindsay Reese as Alexander Central fights back. South Caldwell up early, 6-4. And what's the minimum height requirement?
Come on, you know how we do this. This is, you have to guess, and then I'll let you know if you're right or not.
Is it different for women and different for men?
Now that I don't remember.
Double aces served up, by the way. Lindsay Reese on a tear. Let's go with 6 foot.
Minimum?
Minimum.
No.
You got to be 6 foot. No?
Heavens no. 5 foot.
Oh, 5 foot. You can't be less than 5 foot?
Correct. That's what they say.
Today I learned. Another great serve. South Caldwell unable to do anything with it, and it's going to be 3 straight points as Lindsay Reese dominating the service line. And that knots it back up. Yep. 6-6 South Caldwell. Requiring a side out. And Young can't pull her hands away fast enough, and it goes off her knuckles into the out-of-bounds area, and that's going to be unfortunate, as that would have been out if she'd let it fly. Good idea by Kaylee Franklin. And easy. You know, sportsmanship doesn't stop just because of COVID. You know, it's hard for these girls.
It is.
Reese with another low serve. This time the net is not as forgiving, and South Caldwell sides out on a unforced error. That's going to send Heather Williams back to the line to serve. and that's going to rotate Jayla Davis in, Caitlin Carter out for the Spartans. Nice short serve. Catches AC off by surprise.
I thought maybe she was going for a three-pointer.
Well, I don't think that's how it works.
What?
You know, fans may be curious why we here don't put our goals up, and it's not because we're playing a combination game, volleyball, basketball. It's
That would be awesome, though. Let's just go ahead and put that out there.
I mean, that would be kind of fun. It is actually, we have had an issue with the motor unit that raises the goals. So, unfortunately, we are in need of some fixing there. Number 12 checks in. That's Darcy Childers.
If anybody would like to throw some money towards that little
absolutely
fund there.
We would love some extra monetary
if you're tired
fundage.
of seeing
the
basketball goals.
Exactly.
In the volleyball game.
Good heads-up play there. Nora Duggan putting it down for AC. And South Caldwell down after they had been up. How the tables have turned. Childers with a long serve. They're going to let it fly. Good eye there by Caitlin Carter.
Way to watch.
Yep.
Way to watch.
You know, that's they said that was my best talent in baseball.
Watching?
That I had good eyes.
Oh, good eye. Good eye. Good eye.
Yeah, I would let a lot of balls just go flying by. Mackenzie Morgan. Good serve. Alexander Central adjusts. They're going to try to go middle, and they do. There's your campfire.
See, you learned something else.
Little campfire action. Mackenzie Church back to serve now for Alexander Central. South Caldwell needing another side out to try to flip the script. Morgan with the dig. Jayla Davis calls off. Sorry, correction. Caitlin Carter calls off Jayla Davis. And Caitlin Carter unable to drop it in the zone. Church will serve yet again. 12-9. South Caldwell trailing in the first set. Short serve. Davis with a dig. Sorry, Carter with a dig.
Just make up the name.
And nice heads-up block there. I think that was number 2, Nora Duggan.
Yep.
Tell you what, they got some height on this Alexander Central team at the front line. They must grow them differently over there.
Speaking of height.
Mistimed there as Allie Patton unable to put it down. That'll side out. South Caldwell regains serve. Speaking of what now?
Speaking of height, tallest volleyball player?
7'6".
Oh, I believe you were right on that.
Yep, I knew that one. I looked that one up earlier today.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. It was totally a guess. Sometimes you're lucky. Me, I go home, I see the beautiful wife I get to live with every day, and I realize how lucky I am.
Oh.
You know, Steph, I hope you're listening.
I was getting ready to say, is Stephanie listening?
Because if she's not, that was a waste.
No, it's not.
Oh, great serve. Caitlin Carter catches Alexander off surprise there.
Got to capitalize on it.
Patterson able to get it back over, though. Good dig by Patterson again. Oh, great effort by Alexander Central keeping it alive. Should be a free ball here for South Caldwell. They're going to go back out. Davis unable to put it away. Alexander Central keeps it alive. Good dig by Carter. Franklin unable to put it away. Set by Childers. And South Caldwell wins the point. Great volley there. And Tristan Adkins all excited about that play. He said,
is he the one over there? Woo!
That's what I'm talking about. That's right.
Gotcha.
Free ball for South Caldwell. No, it's going to be a nice hit. Morgan with the recovery. That's going to be over. Carter with the dig.
Here we go.
Free ball. Can AC set it up here? We're going to go middle. And point Alexander Central. Yeah, net violation as well. So would have gone AC's way either way there.
A net violation is with us again tonight?
Yeah, Annette, she's there, yeah. Duggan now, back to serve for AC, 14-11 as they lead by 3. Morgan with the dig, it's too hard. It's a free shot. And they cannot capitalize as the ball lands out of bounds. That'll side out for South Caldwell, 14-12. Kaylee Franklin back to serve, and she's got that nasty jump serve. Let's see if she can stay in the area of play this time and not fault on it. Good serve.
Whoa.
Alexander Central just needs to get it over. And good effort by Alyssa McCammon, but unable to clear the ball. It's amazing when you have names.
It is.
I mean, just you make it sound like you're like intelligent.
A roster makes all the difference.
Intelligent. I don't know. Kaylee Franklin, another great serve, catches the net, giving an ace for the South Caldwell Spartans. You know, I remember back in the day. I don't know if you remember, but they used to have a little ace dance, you know, after the serves. Do you remember that? They took it away because they said it was excessive, like, celebration.
Right.
And so they no longer, you can huddle and say, yay, but you can't do your boom, boom, ace.
Huh.
Yeah. That was I used to love it. You know, I used to love it, but yeah, they took that away. Maybe one day they'll bring it back.
Maybe.
Carter just on a tear. Nice serves here, and yes.
On a roll.
That's going to be a violation as she reached across. Yeah, Finley Young cannot reach across there, and so unfortunately she made contact with the net. That's going to cause it to be AC's point. You know, she is allowed to block that, but she cannot make contact. So unfortunate there. It will side out and give AC the serve. Morgan unable to dig it on their side. It's going to be a free hit. South Caldwell recovers. It's going to be a deep ball from Davis. AC still able to pass it up front line. Reese McHale unable to put it away. South Caldwell opportunity here. Heather Williams unable to. Good dig by Caitlin Carter. It's going to be a free play. And yes. No double hits for you, ma'am. Yep.
I was going to bring that up, but then I thought, well, yeah. I mean, technically,
they're going to argue that it was
shirt.
They're going to argue that it was a block, but you cannot be blocked just by the net. Yep. They agree. Tied up, 16-all. And that's going to be Jayla Davis with a nice serve.
Yes.
Alexander Central opts to go. That was Alyssa McCammon. She tried to do the overhand set there and should have probably used the underhand dig instead. Tries to go back corner. Great placement, Davis serve. Outside line is a good angle for Reese McHale. Morgan with a nice strike.
Nice.
Recovered by Alexander Central. They're going to go over to Reese again. The set's going to be to Finley in the middle. And a little too strong, a little too much on the mustard. That'll be Alexander Central's point as we're kind of seesawing back and forth. Alexander with a slight 1-point advantage here in the first set.
Too much on the mustard?
Too much on the mustard. Wait.
I'm not
too
sure.
Too much mustard? Morgan with a great strike. Alexander Central recovers. The over ball by McCammon is going to be back line, easily dug. They're going to go back to Morgan. Morgan a little too strong this time. And that's going to be 2-point advantage for Alexander Central. We're going to rotate Kenzie Church back in as Reese McHale continues the serve. I'm sorry, is it tied? These scoreboard operators, well, our scoreboard had it right. I'm looking at the gym scoreboard. It was wrong. They've corrected it now.
Okay.
Oh, Finley Young, nice. Good recovery, South Caldwell keeping it alive. It's going to be a great hit by Kaylee Franklin. Alexander Central unable to do anything with it.
Hey, but kudos to her for getting it up into the skylight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Alexander Central moving nicely, just having a little bit of unfortunate luck. Unable to get that right dig, the dig just where they want it, the pass to the front line. Here we have a little bit of a discussion, and I think it is a mask issue.
It is a mask issue.
Okay. And Kaylee Franklin does have a doctor's note. She does not have to wear a mask during the contest. So I think there was some confusion there. Oh, nice ball there by number 13, Lindsay Reese. And that will tie it back up. So Alexander Central sides out just when they need it. And none other than Lindsay Reese will be back to serve. And she had a little bit of a run last time she was up. We'll see if she can still do it. Just a mental lapse there as Mackenzie Morgan reaches up, touches it. She's like, I'm pretty sure that was out. I think she was screaming out as she reached and touched it.
It happens sometimes.
And that's something that I have done a number of occasions. Alexander Central with a 1-point lead here in the late stages of the first set. This is crucial timing. And, yeah, Kaylee Franklin unable to do anything with that. It's just a bad pass. And Coach Spiegel wisely calls a timeout as it is first to 25 and 2-point deficit here, 2018. This is the time where you need to knuckle down, side out, and get a few in a row. So, as you know, JV plays best of 3, and dropping the first set makes it incredibly difficult to come back, especially when you have, put up this many points and it's so close. You definitely don't want to drop the first one without trying to gnaw your way back into it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, random fact.
All right.
I'm ready for it.
You ready for it?
Absolutely.
Okay. What is the height of a high school level girls volleyball net?
The top or the bottom?
Top.
The top of the net should measure 8 foot 2 inches.
No.
Okay.
7 foot 4 1/8 inch.
Are you kidding me? 1/8? 7 foot.
There you have it.
Jason, that's just not nice. Jason did not give us a warning on that buzzer. He says, Reese with another great serve, and the dig is just not there as Franklin begging. She went over. Well, she's not hitting the net, so little height discrepancy there between South Caldwell's front line and Alexander Central's front line. This is going to be straight in the net. Reese's serves are done. That's the side out that South Caldwell needed. And now they desperately need Heather Williams to string a few together.
There we go.
Good serve by Williams. Yeah. Franklin's going to go back line. Alexander Central sets it up. And Nora Duggan, just a bit frustrated, hit it too hard. And that's all about...
Too much sauce on the mustard, as you
Too
say?
much, the sauce, and you can get lost in the sauce, but that same sauce can... Anyway, I don't know. There's a whole thing about sauce. Alexander Center's going to go back set. Somebody's got to get there. Caitlin Carter knocks it up, but nobody else in the area to help out as nobody rotates over. It's going to be close here in the waning moments of the first set, 22-20. South Caldwell once again needing to side out to stay in this one. And that'll help.
That will. You have to capitalize on this now, then.
Well, Coach Parham, he's all about capitalizing on other teams' mistakes, and this is definitely an opportunity. Mackenzie Morgan needs a good, solid serve here. Keep him in it. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy, just a good serve. Oh, that'll work.
Oh, that was beautiful.
How about that one? Good, solid ace there for Mackenzie Morgan, and that knocks it back up. South Caldwell, can they inch ahead and steal one away here in the late moments of the set? Another good serve goes back. It is handled. Not a great set, so it should be a free ball for South Caldwell. Can they do anything with it? And Jayla Davis just gets a little bit under that ball, can't swing over top of it, and it does sail out of bounds. Alexander Central sides out, 23-22 advantage. South Caldwell needs to side right back. It's going to be a nice recovery there by Kaylee Franklin. And Heather Williams unable to get to that one. Coach Spiegel is furious. She calls her timeout. She feels like we should have had hands on that ball. She was not happy about that. Sometimes when
Now,
Coach gets mad, I feel uncomfortable.
did
You know?
did you actually lip read that?
Yeah, through her mask.
That's impressive.
It's called body language.
Mm,
Each body has its own language, and how that works is you send off subconscious signals to another person by the way you carry yourself. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what body
Like,
language are you getting from this right now?
say for example, Coach Parham walks down the hallway. He exudes confidence.
Yes.
He is a man that I would not trifle with because of his body language. Whereas Jeremy Brooks comes down the hallway and I say, he seems like a friendly guy. I might invite him over for Thanksgiving dinner, you know? Coach Parham, I would invite him for Thanksgiving, but for a different reason. I don't want him to beat me up later. You know, it's that confidence that he exudes it. Well, we're back at it here. South Colorado out of the timeout, needs to get something going. Franklin's going to go try it in the middle. Can't get it to fall. Alexander Central able to get there. And great play by Reese McHale as she just puts it right in the soft spot of South Caldwell. And that is going to end your first set. South Caldwell will drop that one 25-22. And still a good effort by South Caldwell, by the Spartans.
Absolutely.
And the ladies definitely need to shake that one off, go next, as they say. But Alexander Central did a nice job of stringing the points together when they needed them there at the end. And kudos to Reese McHale. She played a fantastic first set for Alexander Central. Mackenzie Morgan, I think, has to be the highlight of the first set for the South Caldwell Spartans, having some nice plays on the outside edge, hitting some nice shots, as well as getting and digging some balls out of the ground as well.
I did not see anybody with shovels digging
Well, I mean,
balls out of the ground.
It's an expression. It's getting
Plus,
low.
it's not. I mean, the
on now.
the floor. I don't think that Jeff Parham would allow shovels on the floor
Okay,
digging.
it's an expression. It's a term of like a metaphor. You know what a metaphor is, right?
No,
For cows to graze in.
I don't get it.
Metaphor. What's a metaphor?
Uh,
Cows to graze in.
a meta.
What's a metaphor? Like a meadow? Like what's a If you have to explain the joke, it's not good.
Oh.
It's apparently not a good joke, and I apologize. Oh, you did that on purpose.
Yes, I did.
I see. You wanted me to have egg on my face.
Yes, absolutely. Okay.
It's not okay.
Yeah, it is. So you see those white and red poles there at the net.
Yeah, I see those white and red poles. If we had a really good camera operator, we could get a close shot of those white and red poles.
Those white and red poles. Do you know what those white and red poles are called?
Well, they are called volleyball poles.
No, not volleyball poles. Any other guess?
Out of boundsers.
That would be a cool name, but no. Any production people want to guess?
You guys have a
White
have
and
a
red
guess?
poles.
The
What
white and red
called?
poles, what they're called? Any guesses?
No, not boundary markers.
That's a good guess, though, Jason.
Antenna.
They're called antlers.
No, antenna.
Oh, antlers.
And
Oh, no, antenna. Oh, antenna. Huh. Well, today I learned another thing.
That's my goal, is for you to tune in and become smarter.
You know, here's the thing: is some other people are streaming.
I have to even you out.
They're streaming, high school sports, and they're probably doing it a much better way with much better, with no commentary, which is probably better than commentary. Period.
Probably.
My wife actually said something the other night. She said, "You say a lot of words that have no meaning," and I said, "Yes, that's how I became a teacher." Yeah, a lot of words, no meaning.
That, and you get to listen to your own voice in these headphones,
and let's
so
be
you may
honest.
as well keep talking.
I like the way I sound.
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
What? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's not often that you get to hear yourself like this in all of your true voiceedness. Yeah, no, you got me.
I was going to try to make a head nod, tap, shoulder, elbow bump thing, but yeah, I couldn't. So it will be best of three. South Caldwell needs to win this one to push it to a tiebreak set, which will only be to 15 points. We learned that.
Yes, we did learn that last week as well.
So many things we've learned.
So many things.
You know, and we had people calling in to the show and telling us,
stopping by and saying, hey, love the show.
Hey, doofus.
But did want to let you know.
Hey, buddy. There are rules that you don't know. It's true.
No, they were very gracious. They said, you did realize. I'm like, no,
There we
in fact,
go.
we did not.
This time, good old Finley Young does not violate the net and is able to put it back down with style. Nice play by the Spartans there. Mackenzie Morgan with a good hit as well. Kelly Franklin back to serve. Jump serve. On point. And, yep, unable to be dug by Alexander Central.
I'm digging that.
Yeah, I see what you did there. That was terrible. Ryan Wilkins, number 5, in for Alexander Central, their libero.
They can't all be aces.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, jeez. Kelly Franklin hits the snot out of that one, and sadly, it flies out of bounds. She thought she might could get a taker. Alexander Central thought about it and then said, no, let's let that one go.
We're just going to let that slide on by.
Mm-hmm. Back to Mackenzie Morgan. Great hit. Does not elevate, just hits it from the floor. Tries to go behind. Ooh, a little miscommunication. Luckily, South Caldwell puts hands on it, puts it over. It's going to be number 11. It's Kenzie Church with a nice hit. Davis with the hit for the Spartans. And we're going to have some net action here. Alexander Central into the net, and it's going to be a South Caldwell point. You know, when you're playing that close, I don't know honestly how these girls like morph their bodies like Matrix style to avoid contact with the net. It's amazing. It's very, you know, I told my wife I think I could play volleyball, and she just laughed at me. And
for what reason did she laugh at you?
Well, if you saw my profile, you would realize I am not an athletic-looking person.
You're not an athletic-looking person, but I have seen you sprint.
Well, sprinting to the buffet line is much different. When there's food on the table, there's a reason.
You got quick feet.
That's right, quick feet, as they say. Heather Williams with the over. South Caldwell trying to sneak one in, but Alexander Central ready for it. Oh, good dig by Davis. Sorry, Carter, rather. Free ball. Alexander Central almost miscommunicates. It's going to be a dig. And just tries to keep it alive. You got to love the effort there.
Absolutely.
As Caitlin Carter lays out for everything. Cannot, sadly, get it in the direction that the Spartans can do anything with it.
I'm going to be honest. If that had been me, I'd have just kind of waved and been like, that's going.
And that's why we don't play high school sports. We're unwilling to sacrifice our bodies for a point.
Not.
You wouldn't be on Jeff Parham's basketball team, though, I'll tell you that right now.
No, absolutely not.
Finley Young with a quick little tap there. And does a nice job at the net. Just her presence alone intimidated Alexander Central. Huh? You didn't. No, Dana Smith today hit me in the nose. He was mad. I kept talking trash about his jump shot, and he just hauled off and just right there in the nose.
I still can't believe that workplace violence.
Well, it's not necessarily well documented.
Oh.
You know, it's one of those.
Did you taunt him?
Well, I don't want to say taunted.
Were you running your mouth?
I may have been running my mouth.
How many times have I warned you about that?
A lot. Finley Young with a nice serve as well. They're going to go, nice angle there, though, as good old Bella Pritchard gets in on the action. And she's rewarded by getting to go sit down on the bench. Well, that's interesting.
You get a break.
Darcy Childers comes in for her. And I'm going to guess that Bella must not be as good of a server as Darcy. Pretty active rotation for Alexander Central. Everybody's playing. Carter from the back line with the hit. Can't find a spot. Oh, there we go. Kaylee Franklin places the ball very well from the back line. Good vision of the court.
Vision of the court? Is that what you said, Nice?
Good vision of the court.
Good vision of the court. I hadn't heard that one.
Well, you know, I'm trying to come up with some new catchy phrases.
Vision of the court.
Yep. Heather Williams will get to serve again, 6'4", South Caldwell. Ooh, tries to drop one in the front line and just misses it by that much. Coach Spiegel giving her some pointers on the sideline. You know, I love it when a coach coaches them up after a play. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. Yeah. Doesn't just yell at them.
Yeah. That's why
says, hey, next time.
Yeah.
This is.
It's probably why I'm a bad coach. Kenzie Church back to serve for Alexander Central. I just yell at my players a lot.
But
Morgan with the dig.
You don't even yell about the game.
No, it's accurate. That time, McHale's tap goes out of bounds. It'll be side out for South Caldwell. Mackenzie Morgan back to serve. Yeah, I don't really know much about the game of tennis, yet they pay me to coach it. So.
You just like to yell things like, your mom said clean your room.
Yeah.
And
stuff like
I'm not sure what that has to do with it, but...
You burned the hot dogs.
Yes.
And stuff like that. Oh, good dig by Morgan. She's going to get a backline hit. Tries to go deep.
Oh.
And does a nice job. It's going to be a free ball, South Caldwell.
All right, let's get that.
Yes. And nice hit by Kaylee Franklin.
It's good.
Drops it in. Good angle there.
What?
And we're going to have a discussion.
We're having a discussion?
Yeah. Oh, coach had to go get the ball.
Oh.
I understand.
Oh, that's because Tristan's not up here anymore.
Yeah, where did Tristan go? He's supposed to be taking pictures.
He's sitting over there aggressively chewing his gum.
Oh, jeez. Oh, another great serve. And this is going to be a net violation. Into the net is number 12, Darcy Childers. South Caldwell winning that point as well. Morgan continues to serve. Aggressively chewing. Wow.
Aggressively chewing.
Aggressive chewing.
I think that members of the production team would back me up on that.
All right, I believe I have no angle on it, so I can't see it. Good dig by Carter. And trying to go angle. Franklin cannot find the hole in the zone.
There we go. Lovely.
That time, Wilkins shot just a touch long, and South Caldwell will retain the serve as Morgan has gone about 3 or 4 in a row here. Long, deep serve, great on the back line, perfect placement. Trying to go middle, a little communication, and Coach Spiegel frustrated as 3 people in the area, and nary a one touched it. And that was one of those, oh, you got the better play. No, by all means, you take it. No, you take it. Wilkins serve, sails out of bounds, siding right back out to South Caldwell. 11-6 early lead here in the second set. As
we
Spiegel
can maintain that.
Yeah, Spiegel must have done a good job in the huddle. Told him to shake it off, go next. You know, you got this, girls. Keep your heads up and don't ever let up and all that good stuff. Oh, nice dig there by Heather. Franklin's going to go try the back line. Can't find the hole. Great shot by McHale, but dug by the Spartans. Morgan can't. Oh, yes, gets it over. Free ball for South Caldwell. That's going to be 4 hits. Yes. Sneaky Alexander Central. I saw that, as did the officials. You know, sometimes you can sneak one by like that, and they don't catch it.
Sometimes.
And as Coach Parham said, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Oh, did he really say that? I don't think he said
Dricky
that.
Bobby. Oh, nobody in the area.
Oh.
It gets over. Oh,
no,
it doesn't get over.
It doesn't. You're just making up stuff now.
No, it doesn't get over. Tristan Adkins here doing a fantastic job with the photography. We may try to pull some of the stills that he's gotten from out and about, put them on the show, as he's just snapping away. He's going to the concession stand. He's going to be sad, though, to find out they are closed. 12-7, South Caldwell trying to side out here. It's going to go to Franklin. Franklin unable to find the soft spot. They're going to go right back to Franklin. Woods in the middle, goes back to Franklin. And can't block it at the net, but Alexander Central just has a play on it. Carter with the dig. They're going to go center to Finley Young. Free ball here for South Caldwell. Back to Franklin. Cannot find a hole. And, just a miss hit there by Bella Pritchard as Alexander Central unable to side out. Oh, yeah, here we go. Listen to Coach. Coach him up. Golly, she's on it.
There's a lot of
she's on it. I'm loving it.
words of wisdom.
I'm loving it. Here we go. Franklin back with another jump serve. Tries to go back. Yep, great serve. Good placement. They're going to have backline hit. Nope, it's going to be a free over here. Morgan with the dig. And this time, Franklin tries to catch him off guard. And call is going to be her fault. She said, my bad.
My bad.
I'm so sorry. I blew the whistle there. Got excited.
Sorry.
And so we're just going to replay the point. You know,
it happens.
happens to me all the time. Whoa. I didn't mean to do that. Let's replay the point.
That's right.
In basketball. No, I wanted to hit that shot. Let's replay the point. Didn't mean to miss that.
Wait a minute. That was supposed to go in. So let's.
Great ball there. Allie Patton drops it in the back, and Carter's frustrated. She thought it was out. Did not make a play on it because she thought it was out, and then got chewed out.
Yeah.
Happens. This time she does dig it. They're going to go set over to Heather Williams. Williams unable to find the soft spot. Free ball here for South Caldwell. Carter with the dig. Going to pass over. And this time,
Campfire.
Jayla Davis is able to get it through the defenders. It's going to be 14-8 South Caldwell. Stretching the lead. And we got some advice from assistant coach Rising here on the sidelines. Interesting. As you know, Coach Rising, the former coach, kids loved her, did a great job with them. Franklin from the back line there, still a nice ball. Dig by Franklin, pass, back to Franklin. Carter did a nice job of putting a nice ball there for Franklin. Good over by Kenzie Church. Middle, too much.
Too much mustard on that sauce.
Yeah, Finley Young. Okay, I see. Okay.
See?
Okay, I see what's going on here now. You're just going to make fun of me because I may have misspoke one time.
Well, I think if we go back and run the tape, it may have been a couple.
Fine, whatever. I'll take it. I got big shoulders. That's what I've been told anyway. Morgan with an opportunity here and does get it by Lindsay Reese. You cannot get anything underneath of it. 15-9 as the South Caldwell extends the lead. Well, not really extends it. They maintained the 6-point lead. It's going to be Finley Young back to serve for the Spartans. I appreciate you keeping me honest, though.
Well, somebody has to.
It's true. Nice shot there, and Heather Williams had an opportunity to play that, and Kaylee Franklin called her off, thought she could get there, and that was one of those. Needed to talk a little bit, coach says. Got to talk that one out.
Got to communicate.
Another great serve by Lindsay Reese. Free ball for South Caldwell. Franklin from backline hit is good. Going to go out to Morgan. Can't find a spot for it. Free ball for Alexander Central. They're going to go back line. Oh, Franklin, just a great heads-up play there. Outside hit by Kinsey Church is dug. Free ball for Alexander Central. Ooh, nice layout by Wilkins, though. And Mackenzie Morgan with the finish. South Caldwell Spartan JV squad getting it done. Nice effort by both teams there. You love seeing the laying out by Wilkins, and both teams really doing an extraordinary job. And that's going to force Alexander Central to take a timeout, talk things over, as they cannot seem to claw back and escape the 6-point Spartan lead.
I'm wondering if you can lip read what's going on over there in the huddle and for Alexander Central.
Like as I said, they're wearing masks, so I cannot read lips through masks. I am not that talented, but what I can read is body language.
Okay.
And let me tell you right now,
read it.
Alexander Central's coach is a little disappointed with the lackluster effort that she's seeing with her girls on the court, even though I feel like Ryan Wilkins Wilkins just laid out. I'm just saying, but coaches, and now the hands suggest there's more we can do. I need you to talk and communicate. So and you need to be watching. I saw that one. She pointed her eyes, watching.
All right.
And talking to each other. Communication is key.
Communication is key.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I think I pretty much nailed it right there. Oh, okay. I deserved that one.
That's right.
I deserved. I wonder what y'all were doing.
Jason communicating with me.
I saw a secret via handshake.
That's right.
Or via secret handshake. Sometimes I order the words mix up. So
occasionally.
I get them in sentence somehow, but they are ordered mixed oftentimes. Carter with the dig. It's going to go middle set for Paige Green. She checks in. Oh. And Franklin, I mean, I thought she almost had a play on that ball.
No.
Unable to, though, and that's going to be a good point for Alexander Central out of the timeout. 16-11 as the officials discuss whether or not there were some shenanigans going on.
I think maybe they're just talking about, do you fry your turkey or do you roast your turkey?
That's a good call. It could be a turkey conversation. Speaking of, we'll talk more about Thanksgiving.
Okay, sounds good.
Because how could you not, with it being literally 2 days away?
Well, that's true.
One of my favorite holidays for sure.
Absolutely.
Ooh, short set there, and it's just going to have to be an over as Franklin does a nice job of just saving the point. Tries to block, and nope, they couldn't get it over the net. As South Caldwell will side out. 17-11. Again, that 6-point lead, Alexander Central cannot cut into it. They have been trying here for the past 8 points and just unable to get any margin smaller. Morgan with a nice serve back line. They're going to go with a dink over. That's going to be Allie Patton with that idea. Franklin trying to go back line. Carter with the dig. Franklin, another nice hit. Dug, though, by Darcy Childers. And Alexander Central cannot get anything with it. Mackenzie Morgan gets another serve as they extend the lead 7 points in the second set. Oh, even Tatum Rising in on the coaching. I love it. The whole family.
I know.
That's going to be Allie Patton just putting it over. They're going to go back to Kaylee Franklin. She hits it. She missed it just
more
by
than
that much.
She smashed it.
She smoked it. Well, can we say that in the broadcast?
Smoked it?
Yeah.
I think as long as we're not actually talking about her smoking.
Got you.
I think we're okay.
Got you. Franklin again, and they're just going to continue to go to Franklin as she's been successful. South Caldwell this time lets it go. That's going to be too hard of a hit by Lindsay Reese over the middle. And South Caldwell continues with their 7-point lead as they've packed one more on. If they can continue to alternate points here, that's a good thing for South Caldwell. Carter with a nice dig. See if she can do anything with it. Yes. Davis with a nice finish. And they've backed her off of the net. She's hitting about 3-4 feet away and having much more success. You do open yourself up for some blocking, getting blocked. But if you can do it, you can do it, and you love it.
Sadness.
Yeah, and that time just a little bit of a miss hit on the serve. Caitlin Carter into the net. Unforced error for the Spartans will give the ball to Allie Patton for her serve.
You are really staying on top of this whole name roster thing.
I want to give these kiddos their recognition that they rightfully deserve. Oh. Reese with a nice block action. Morgan. Aha.
Could not get it.
Morgan couldn't get it to a Spartan. Nice reach, but could not get it to a Spartan. That's going to diminish that lead back down to 6. There we go. Once again, Finley Young in the middle. And South Caldwell able to win that point back. South Caldwell 21-14, just 4 points away from claiming the second set. And who better to serve than Kaylee Franklin? Jump action. Alexander Central not fooled at all, ready for it. Nice hit by Bella Pritchard. Williams tries to go over the defenders, and just a lack of communication there.
Sorry, I had to chuckle because the young lady with the scrunched up face and body language.
yeah.
And yes, that was me all the time playing volleyball.
That's me just all the time,
All
period. Nice dig by Wilkins. Oh, great dig there. Franklin just getting up and down all around the court. Another good dig by Franklin. They're going to go back to her, and she goes side. Can't find the angle. Oh, great effort. And Williams can't get it over as Franklin just sacrifices her body every play. Literally every play.
Yes.
I think she just likes to fall on the ground.
I'm too old for that.
Are you?
Yes, I bruise too easily.
Not to mention, if you fall over at your house, there's going to be a big old mutt.
There will, in fact, be.
He'll be ready.
A doggy.
South Caldwell needing 3 points to finish this one off. Needs to prevent Alexander Central from getting back into it. Morgan with a good dig. Franklin's going to pass over to Williams. Williams tries to find the soft spot. Can't. Alexander Central an opportunity here. And Bella Pritchard unable to get up and over that ball. That'll side out back to South Caldwell. 2 points away from claiming the second set. Yep, tight one here.
Feel like this is pretty exciting.
McCammon comes back in the game for McHale. And it'll be Jayla Davis back to serve for the Spartans. Davis, nice back line.
Whatever.
Alexander Central able to do something with it. And Carter says, I think that's going out. Lets it fall, and unfortunately,
no one's going to go get it.
It's on the line. You know, sometimes
gonna go get the ball.
Sometimes it's on the line. No? No.
We are.
No, okay. I understand. No bites. It's fine.
No.
Fair enough. Lindsay Reese back to serve. She was able to string a few together the last few times back when she was serving. Morgan with a nice hit. Alexander Central recovers, though. Franklin with the dig. Going to go to Carter for the pass. Back to Franklin, and Reese is going to want that one back. I think she realized as she was swinging upwards that it was going out, and allows South Caldwell to have that point. I think if she let it go, it was well out. But
I believe so as well.
South Caldwell here with set point, 24-17, and it will be Finley Young back to serve. Good communication there. Alexander Central fighting for every point.
Yes, because this is not done yet.
Nope. Ooh, nice block at the net. And again, with Williams being so far away, that allows the Alexander Central defensive front line there to get in position and block it. You know, and then say,
Not today.
Not in my house.
No.
Not in my house. Long serve is going to be in. Back line, Darcy Childers. And, you know, you can't blame the Spartans for letting it go. They've got a few points to play with, but not a whole lot. You don't want to let Alexander Central get back in this one. 24-19, still set point for South Caldwell. Morgan with the dig. It's going to be Jackson with the pass back to Morgan. Can't finish it. Alexander Central have an opportunity here. They go in the middle, and it's going to be a net violation in South Caldwell.
Oh.
Yep. As unfortunately.
I'm not digging this.
I see what you did there.
I'm not digging this.
2024, Alexander Central just needs to string a few more together. And Franklin a little bit upset and frustrated, and Coach Spiegel is going to call a quick timeout, get the troops back in order,
I feel like
rally
we're
the
giving
horses.
No, we're not rallying the horses.
And sorry.
I feel like we're giving them a little bit of an opportunity to get back in this game.
Definitely opening up a window for Uncle Mo to move back in.
We don't want Uncle Mo in Alexander County.
Yeah, you don't want Uncle Mo over there. You want
Uncle Mo on
over with the Spartans.
Side.
Yeah, and for those of you that tuned in that are Alexander Central fans, we understand that you probably were hoping for an unbiased broadcast, but
unfortunately, that's probably not going to be.
Nah, we bleed maroon and silver in these countries. Countries?
Yes, in all of these countries.
All of these countries. Counties?
Nope.
Countries.
Countries. Yes, that is the word we're looking for.
That's what I'm talking about.
Countries.
Here we go. Another opportunity for South Caldwell to close out the set.
Right.
Morgan with a nice
Let's
dig.
do it.
Going to go to Franklin, back to Morgan. And Morgan finishes the set with a great hit. What an emphasis on that one. We are all tied up here,
Yes,
one
we
set
are.
apiece. We'll have a 15-point tie-break set here. Winner of this wins all the apples.
We're
Right?
playing for apples?
Oranges, lemons,
I,
citrus.
maybe it's just a really nice fruit basket.
Ooh, I am a fan of a fruit basket, not of a fruit cake.
You don't like the fruit cake?
No, not a fan of a fruit cake.
You just haven't had my mother's fruit cake.
Well, is it as good as your mother's everything else she makes?
Yes.
Well, then I'd probably like it.
You probably would.
There's not much that your mother makes that I haven't decided is delicious.
It's not necessarily pretty, though.
Oh, it doesn't have to be. I don't care if it looks good. I'm not one of those guys that expects his Thanksgiving feast to be like picture perfect. I want it to taste good going down. In fact, when it comes to the sweet potato casserole, it better look messy. Because it better have like marshmallow like strings and goo
Yes.
and like crushed nuts and
Maybe
all this
some
other.
crumblies on the.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm getting really hungry now.
Yeah.
We gotta quit talking about food.
Let's talk about Thanksgiving.
Jason, did you bring us
Let's
a
talk
snack
about-
this time?
Let's talk about Thanksgiving. Well, we had the snack basket. Did you not get a pregame snack basket? Did you?
Did Jeff Parham give people?
Oh yeah, we had a pregame snack basket. It's right there.
Oh,
There's some candies right there. If you're, no candy. Okay, fair enough.
no, I'm gonna save up my calories
Okay,
for Thursday.
fair enough. You only get so many?
Yeah,
Okay. That's not the way I operate, as you can tell.
pretty much all that I can consume.
I get unlimited calories. Because, I don't know if you knew this, but studies have shown that Thanksgiving calories don't count for weight loss or weight gain.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I did not know that. I was unaware.
It's proven, scientifically proven. Yep. So eat all you want because it doesn't count against you or for you. Yeah.
So where is this study? Where are you getting this science from?
It's a organization. It's called the AC Fresh Institute of Healthy Living.
The AC Fresh Institute for Healthy Living.
Yeah, and they have a couple of suggestions as far as like maintaining your health during Thanksgiving because for those of you listening, there is a tendency to indulge, to overeat a little bit. So the suggestion is to, if you are a man or a woman, it really doesn't matter, to invest in some maternity pants.
Oh,
Okay.
stretchy pants.
And that allows you a little extra give in the waistline.
There you go. Yes. Yes,
So that's from friends, but still, I learned a lot. The AC Fresh Institute for Healthy Living did study ad nauseum multiple seasons of the Friends.
Oh, gotcha.
So a lot of this fine institute's research exists in that method. So 10 seconds before the buzzer rings, I'm not going to let that sneak up on me this time, as I'm going to take off my headset and not get blasted. Yeah, not today, Mr. Buzzer Man.
I feel like that was achievement unlocked for the three of us there.
That might have been the first triple headset removal. For those of you that don't know, as loud as it is at your home theaters, it is twice as loud in the gym. Maybe even 3 times.
Imagine that inside your head.
Yeah, it really pierces through every membrane in your skull.
It's enough to reorder your wiring up there.
Well, and my wife has suggested that maybe that would be a good thing. Not wiring a bit.
Has she handed you your keys before and said, "You see that light socket over there?"
Is that you're not supposed to put them in there?
Not typically.
Oh, well. She said something about she'd get a charge out of it. So
I shouldn't have laughed at that.
Yeah.
Should not laugh at that.
Yeah. It's one of those things. Our relationship is electric though, so I mean, there's really
gosh.
Every time I see her, a jolt of electricity just shoots through my body because she is just, the perfect woman in all aspects. That's my wife, Again, I hope she's listening.
That's really nice. And
I hope these are not wasted compliments.
I've actually texted my husband to ask him if he was listening, and he.
Oh yeah, we didn't actually have anybody test to see if the stream is working. Do we have viewership? Do we have viewership, Jason?
Anyway,
there are 34 suckers listening.
34
listening to us. They were 42 at one point. They had nothing better.
That's like twice as many as we had last week.
Wait, time out though. That means that we have lost 8 people because we did not capture their attentions. We need to do better, Becky.
Okay.
So I think we do that by cranking up the trivia. Get us another trivia fact. That's what's going to keep people entertained, keep people involved, keep people excited. Here we go. I'm ready.
All right.
All right.
So there is a player out there that has a different colored jersey.
Libero.
I didn't even.
It's a libero. Wow. Nailed it. Let's go next.
Wow.
Yep.
That was impressive.
Yeah, thanks. I do know the position players. Striker, libero.
All right. Well, what is the minimum temperature allowed for playing volleyball indoors? Minimum temperature allowed for indoors.
62.
Wrong.
53.
50.
Oh, 50.
If it's colder than 50, you can't play it till it warms up.
That makes sense. South Caldwell going to claim the first point of the third tiebreaker set. This one will be to 15. And we learned that last week, so we're really proud of these things.
Yes.
Rules are one of those things. They have this thing online, the SCHS rules for volleyball, and I pulled it up. I said, well, I want to learn about volleyball. It's like 73 pages.
And you said, I'm going to skim this.
I said, I'm just going to keep calling it like I see it.
And the way I see it, we're in the tiebreaker.
Absolutely. Hit by Bella Pritchard is Doug. South Caldwell with an opportunity here. Going to go number 6. That's Jayla Davis. Back to Alexander Central. Again, another back hit. Carter digs it. Franklin with a pass over to Morgan. Morgan back line. Gets it over the net, and it falls in. South Caldwell, very fortunate there. Nice little turn of events. And, sometimes you're good, sometimes you're lucky, and sometimes you're just good lucky.
It's true. Or maybe you're just lucky good.
Oh, that's how that statement goes. I knew I screwed that up. Anyway, Franklin back with the serve. Another nice jump serve. She's going to let that one sail. And, Church reaches out there and grabs it. And we play on. Franklin over to... And Finley Young just did not have the elevation she thought she did when she swung and hit that. I mean,
a swing and a miss?
She definitely jumps higher than I do. Just saying. Anybody does. Davis with a dig. It's going to be passed over to Williams. Blocked at the net.
Oh.
And both ladies lay out, Morgan and Young. Neither one able to put a hand on the ball. Alexander Central ties it back up. That's going to be Allie Patton back for the serve. Sorry, correction. That's not. That's Reese McHale. I know my differences. Maybe. Franklin over to Finley. Yes. Finley Young drops it in there through the defenders. And Paige Green, she got up. She was ready to sub in. And Coach Spiegel said, "Not yet.
Not yet.
Too soon, young one. Too soon." Good serve. And Heather Williams unable to block it fast enough. It comes over and she actually pins it against the net. She's got to get a little bit more elevation on that ball and block it down. Coach Spiegel also explaining that to her. Ooh, good eyeballs for the South Caldwell back line.
Way to watch.
Caitlin Carter does what I do best, which is watch a ball go out of the playable area.
Watch.
Yeah, and she's rewarded by getting to sub out. Nice. Finley with a nice serve. Again, tries to go side here. Set's not on point, so they're going to have to just play it over. South Caldwell goes outside to Mackenzie Morgan, who absolutely rockets one into Riley Patterson. I hope Riley's okay. That was a shot.
That looked like a defensive move.
Yeah, she literally just tried to block her face. Said, please don't break my face before Thanksgiving. No fun there for sure.
That would not be fun.
Outside set, they're going to hit a cross. Franklin able to get hands on it. It's going to hit back line. Cannot get enough on it, and she's frustrated with herself. But she knows she had an opportunity there and just mishit. Franklin plays at a high level, and when she makes a mistake, you can tell she is not happy with herself.
She gets frustrated.
Not happy with herself. Darcy Childers going to be back to serve for Alexander Central. Good serve. Carter able to dig it, though. And this time, Franklin makes up for her last mistake.
I believe I just saw her mouth, "Let's go," which I know is one of your favorite catchphrases.
Oh, that is a tennis catchphrase. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Heather Williams back to serve the Spartans. Up. I am. You shouldn't have done that.
I know.
Oh, nice heads-up play. Allie Patton drops it behind the Spartans.
That was a nasty little play right there.
Mm-hmm. Nice little tap over.
Yes.
Drops it behind both of the front line defenders. Carter digs it and missed it a little bit. Carter this time, though, makes up for it. Puts it in the back line. It's going to be a free ball for Alexander Central. Can they do anything with it? They try to drop it middle. Morgan digs it and gets it back. Can't put it away this time, though. Outside set goes to number 4. Patton unable to knock it down. This time, Franklin over the middle secures the point for the Spartans.
This is a nice little game we got going on here.
It's a close one. Could go either way still here. Mackenzie Morgan
producer
back
nodding
to serve.
in agreement.
Yeah. Tries to go back with it deep, and it's a great beauty.
Nice.
Beauty. McHale there a little bit out of position, could not handle it.
I was really expecting you to give us one of your famous accents there whenever you said it's a beauty.
Well, we'll save that for varsity.
Oh, okay.
You can't let all of your secrets out of the bag at the first production, the first game. Nobody in the area, no communication, and Carter is going to tell the whole team, that's not my ball. That's your ball. And I don't know if that's true or not. I don't play volleyball, I also don't understand their offense. I know that when the ball is hit, every single one of them run to a different spot than they start with. I don't understand that. That's what they do a lot of times. Back-to-back points for Alexander Central, and South Caldwell getting a little bit of mouthy towards each other. Need to stop pointing fingers and rally together here. Good dig there. We're going to go back to Kaylee. And she does.
Nice little soft touch there.
Alexander Central keeps it alive. Back to Franklin, and Franklin hits across the defenders as she is fired up. You love to see a lady get that kind of emotion after a hit.
Yes.
Franklin willing this one, not letting it go another way. Oh, here we go. All right. Replay the point, please. There we go. Finally. Carter, very good. Did not serve until it was her time because that could be a point. Finley Young blocks it, but sadly blocks it where they had no play on it afterwards. Alexander Central sides out, and it's going to be an opportunity here for Allie Patton to try to get something going on her serve. Carter very vocal for the Spartans, making sure that everybody knows where they're supposed to be and who's supposed to be moving where. Bad dig there by Mackenzie, and she absolutely calls that one on her. That's on me, guys.
She owned that one.
She owned that one. And we're back tied up. Here we go. Alexander Central with serve. Nice dig. Back over to Davis. Davis just puts it over. Alexander Central recovers. It's going to be a free ball. Carter with the dig passes it up to Williams. Williams over to Davis. Davis can't place it. Has to just knock it in play. Lets it go. No touch. South Caldwell ball. And point. Davis actually looked at the referee no, I didn't touch it. I promise. I promise it's out. I promise I didn't touch it.
You have to believe me.
Please.
You have to believe me.
It's going to bring up Kaylee Franklin for South Caldwell for the serve. And you got to love when things go your way. Franklin hits the perfect serve, hangs on the net, falls down on Alexander Central's side. You can't ask for anything more.
Nothing they can do about that.
Nope. This time goes deep with it. And no communication. This is not the time. Alexander Central coach not happy with that, as no one calls for the ball as it falls just in the middle of the playing area. 3-point lead for South Caldwell. Franklin with another beauty of a serve. Has to play it is Kenzie Church. Kenzie Church wanted to let that one go, but it was in her chest.
Timeout.
And here we go. Timeout for Alexander Central. 2 points is all the Spartans need to claim this one. As
this week, last week they needed more points.
Well, that's because we didn't know. We didn't know the rules. We're learning. We're still learning.
We are
learning.
Look.
When I first started broadcasting many moons ago with a man, Jim Diedrich.
Ah, yes.
You know, the man, the myth, the legend, Jimmy Diedrich. He said to me, Andrew, there's only a couple things you need to remember. Don't curse on air. Okay. Don't say anything that's going to cause the school to be fined. And and try to look good. I never understood why I had to look good. He knew we'd be video broadcasting one day.
One day.
He knew. Man was a legend. Here we go, South Caldwell, 13-9. Kaylee Franklin maintains serve. And only 2 points needed here to close this one out and claim the victory. Franklin with another great serve. It is going to be re-serve. And, I think it's going to be a reserve.
I believe it is.
Yeah. The officials. Okay, Kaylee served two. It was a premature servulation. She was not able to serve as quickly as she did. So she will have to reserve that one. This one's way long, and Kaylee Franklin not happy with herself, but
I feel like she would want that other serve back.
Yeah, well, they took it away from her, though. It happens.
It
happens. 10-13. Alexander Central needs to string a few together. Carter with a nice dig. Franklin's going to pass it over to Williams. Williams just going to try to go back line. The dig is there, though. Blocked at the net. Young puts it back up. They're going to go over to Franklin. Sorry, Davis, rather. And Davis, oh no. Nope, there's no call. No call. You hate to see a point go that way. The official didn't see the line. The line judge in the back corner didn't see it. And they're going to give the point to South Caldwell, even though there was no clear call. I feel like a replay of the point would have been a better choice.
Been one of these.
Yeah, thumbs ups. And that's what Alexander Central's coach is asking for, is that, come on, give us a replay, please, for the love. And no, the head official is going to say, I don't know because her mask is on, but she has confidence in the call.
She has indicated that she is not reversing her call.
Nope. Set point here, South Caldwell. And that one was out. And the fans here not happy that they touched that one. Franklin, bad dig, but it's going to be...
Get that over.
Okay. Nice over by Franklin, though. Makes up for it. Morgan tries to place it back line. Can't. Outside hit is good. As Bella Pritchard puts one back on the side of Alexander Central. As they're fighting and clawing, they need to go ahead and hit 5 in a row here. Ooh. If Alexander Central can hit 5 in a row, they win. If they can do 4 or 3, they stay in it. South Caldwell wins with the next point, though. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
That is your ball game.
Great effort by both squads, Alexander Central and South Caldwell Spartans, and no after-game handshakes because of COVID.
Just waving.
And so,
just waving at each other.
Just waving, saying, hey, thanks, good game.
Thanks.
And with that victory, South Caldwell JV squad will maintain a 2-2 record. So nice little win there. They came in with a 1-2 record, and they'll go into Thanksgiving with a 50 or 500, as they say. At 500.
Yeah, at 500.
At 500. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's your JV action. we are going to take a brief broadcasting respite as we rest our ears and our voices and maybe try to find something to, get the old vocal cords a little hydration, perhaps. Maybe a drink or two or three. And
where is Ethan James?
I don't know. He normally takes pretty good care of us, and I do apologize. We'll see what we can do. Nonetheless, we are going to take a break. We're going to let our production manager find a nice camera to leave it on, and you guys can watch the old varsity warm-up as we will be right back. Don't forget to like, subscribe. We do also encourage you guys to thank our sponsors. Tonight's game, again, sponsored by Barnhart, as they have been a very generous donator. And we also want to thank our Caldwell County Board of Education, our Caldwell County School Board, for their support in our stream. And we also, again, want to thank South Caldwell's administration for all that they do to make sure that we are able to provide live stream for you folks at home who are unable to come out and enjoy it. We send it to commercial break, which is really just you watching a stream without us talking. And we'll be back here in a little bit to introduce your varsity lineups. Thanks again for watching. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to start our varsity action. South Caldwell taking on Alexander Central. It'll be a best-of-5 set volleyball series, and we are excited to get into the action here very quickly.
Yes, we are.
Officiating is going to be, the officials rather, going to be talking some rules and regulations, some guidelines for each gym. With both coaches, some explanations of what we do with our hands when we're excited, and I don't. They have a lot of hand motions. And, yes, there's all sorts of things you can do with your hands. So we're going to run through the rosters for both teams. We start with Alexander Central, the visitors. Outside hitter tonight, number 1, Ashlyn Merritt. Another outside hitter is going to be Gracie Harrington, number 2. Number 3, middle hitter is going to be Dakota Clausen. Outside hitter number 4, Jenna Hensley. Your setter number 5, Brianna Payne. Your left, number 6. Libero. I'm just playing. Your libero number 6, Kara Grider. I think is how you say that.
I would say it Grider.
I'm going to go with Grider. Yep. Another setter number 7, Emily Brown. Another libero number 8, Shelby Coffey. Middle hitter number 9, Brianna Abernathy. Outside hitter number 10, Macy Fairchild. Setter number 11, Madeline Motley. Outside hitter number 12, Lena West. Lena West. And then middle hitter number 13, Sarah Holler. And South Caldwell's roster consists of your 5 superior seniors.
Ooh.
We start off with Sierra Hansen. She is going to be for South Caldwell. We also have fantastic senior superstar setter this year, Jasmine Hall. And she's been taking over that role somewhat new to the setting world, doing a nice job. We also will have our outside hitter, number 17, Emma Grace Hyatt, as she will be trying to get those kills from the outside area. Also, deep setter, rather, or I don't actually know what DS stands for. I'm going to look that up. Do you know?
Nintendo DS.
Do you know what a DS
but
stands
I'm
for?
on it right
Gracie
now.
Defensive Specialist.
Maybe.
I think it's...
I'll look.
Maybe it's deep setter?
Yeah.
Nah, it can't be something. I'm sure... As soon as you say it, I'm going to know exactly what it is. But anyway, it's Gracie White, number 7, another senior for us. And then Gracie White doing a nice job here in her senior year.
Defensive specialist.
It is defensive specialist?
The DS position in volleyball is the defensive specialist.
I did say that. That was one of the things I said. I just couldn't remember if that was true or not.
They are players that have sound passing skills and great
from the back
digging.
line. Yeah, they dig from the back line, pass it to the setter. Yeah, makes sense. Defensive specialist. Yeah, there you go. See, today we learned something else.
Learning.
Number 2, Addison Blair is your middle hitter, and she's also your super senior. And so with those 5, you look to have a lot of senior leadership on the team. South Caldwell. The other folks that fill in are junior Kylie Hebner, sophomore Katie Becker, junior Pretzel Garay, and junior Heather Deal. As pretty much everybody will see action tonight on the court, Coach Spiegel definitely utilizes her rotations and definitely likes to play everyone she can at all times. So that's your lineup for this evening, and the South Caldwell Spartans come in with a little bit of a sad state of affairs from last night. Talked briefly this morning with Addison and Jasmine, who are both in my first period class.
Oh, so then that's convenient.
It's very handy. We get the inside scoop on the volleyball game.
Gotcha.
And Jasmine, very disappointed as they dropped 3 sets to St. Stephen's. They felt like they should have won pretty much all of them, and they came out flat once again.
What did they attribute that to?
They said that there was just no energy out on the court. That they all just they weren't feeling it. I don't know if that's a legitimate concern, but they definitely said they came out flat. The Jasmine, a little bit upset with herself, said that she missed a lot of good balls that she should have put in better spots and just didn't. And then, of course, Addison pretty much said, Cook, I suck at volleyball. And I said, you do not. And, it's one of those things that they're still learning. They're playing with a new coach, new offense, and it's the same old sort of thing as they try to figure things out. And Alexander Central comes in kind of on the opposite. They have, I believe, 2 wins, 1 loss, as South Caldwell has 1 win, 2 losses. And so it'll be a tight game here. It's definitely not going to be just a pushover team for sure. Either way, I think that both squads pretty evenly matched, and should be some really good volleyball action. We'll just see who is able to get that edge out on the court. Now, as we have a little bit of time before the match starts,
Okay.
I wanted us to chit-chat a little bit.
Okay.
Are you okay with chit-chatting?
That's actually what I lettered in high school.
Really?
Yeah.
You have a chit-chatting letter?
Varsity chit-chat.
What high school did you attend?
Central Cabarrus High School.
We don't have that at South Caldwell.
No, unfortunately, no.
So, what are the requirements to be on the chit-chat squad?
You got to be chatty.
Okay, that makes sense. That goes without saying.
And that's about the gist of it.
Really?
You just got to be chatty.
What if is there a way to get kicked out of the chit-chat squad?
Yeah, talking too much.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
You ride a fine line.
So you have to talk some.
Right.
But you can't talk too much.
Exactly.
Wow. So it really is like a fine, like it's like the edge of a sword.
Absolutely.
Like a sword's edge.
Yes.
Wow. So obviously you were at that perfect chit-chattiness.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't go too far talking too much. You also didn't go talk too little. Because I imagine you could probably get kicked out for not talking enough.
Oh,
either,
absolutely,
right? Yeah,
yes.
that makes sense.
Yes.
Now, as far as the topics of chit-chat go for lettering purposes, is there JV chit-chat and then like a varsity squad, or is it just all varsity?
No, there's JV and varsity.
Okay, so JV, you probably
JV is more small talk.
Of course it is. It's small. It makes sense. It's small talk. Whereas varsity is your premium chit-chat. Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. You crack me up. Yeah. I didn't letter in anything. As you know, I was homeschooled in high school.
Technically, you lettered in everything.
Well, that's
right?
another way of looking at it, is that I lettered in everything. But there weren't a whole lot of high school teams because we didn't have enough to field a roster.
Gotcha.
So Coach Parham has arrived with the beverages.
Beverages.
He's got
did you hear that?
I heard that. He's got cups full of ice. He's got ice cold. He's got Pepsi Cola here, getting ready to. And Coach Parham, we did make a switch this year. Yes. I don't know if you're familiar, but our school, a long time sponsored by another product that we will not mention on the air that is subpar to our current sponsor, Pepsi. And so we're thrilled that Pepsi's taking care of us. And the new signs are up on the scoreboard. They look fantastic.
Good to know.
We're really excited to have new drink machines in the school. I don't know if you've experienced any of those, but there's some really fancy drink machines here in the school, and it's just pretty cool. All the new upgrades that Pepsi has gotten for us. Have you seen the new coffee pot?
There's a new coffee pot?
There is. Coach Parham actually negotiated that. It was a pretty tough negotiation. I kind of fly on the wall during that one, and they wanted to do a coffee machine that you had to put the water in it. And he said, unless you have one that's plumbed into the wall, we're going to go with another product. And they said, okay, fine, we'll bring in the plumber. We'll do a in-wall plumbed coffee machine. And
in-wall plumbed coffee.
Yeah,
well,
so there's hot water on demand now in the office.
I did hear some people talking about
hot water on demand.
The quality of the coffee has
and the coffee is
greatly
fantastic.
improved.
Fantastic. The problem is that, as you know with Chit Chat, a little coffee, just like Chit Chat, goes a long ways.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. And so the problem that I have had is that I have partaken too much in the coffee.
Mm-hmm.
There have been times that I've come home and my wife says, seriously, how many cups did you have today? And I said, well, I stopped counting at 5.
Woo!
And she said, that is far too much caffeine.
That is a lot of caffeine.
She said something about it being bad on my ticker.
Yes.
She said excessive caffeine, not good for your heart.
No, it is not.
So
just like last night when my husband got himself a little soda out of the refrigerator to eat with dinner, and after he had finished his entire can of soda, he said, "What kind of soda was that? That was good." Oh, wait. Is it 9 o'clock at night? Yes, it is.
Oh, no.
Did I just drink a voltage? Yes, you did.
Oh.
With 55 grams of caffeine.
Yeah,
And I said, well, you have a
it's not good.
nice time trying to settle down.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. I'm not sure he even went to sleep.
Right. Well, caffeine doesn't affect me.
Still actually be running off of it.
Yeah. I know that Rich McKercher, he struggles with having caffeine late and staying up.
Yes.
It keeps him awake.
Yes.
But I would rather him drink some caffeine and stay awake than to watch a Super Bowl or a Major League World Series game that he falls asleep on me mid, 5th, 6th inning. I prefer an awake Rich McKercher to a sleepy Rich McKercher. So nonetheless, the wonderful thing about South Caldwell, I don't know if you're familiar with this, is our students.
We do have great students.
Great students. And those of you that your students attend Alexander Central, you probably share a similar perspective that you probably think the best thing about your school are the students who attend there. And, I mean, what would schools be without our students? And so we really do want to thank all of our athletes.
Yes.
For working hard and really coming out here and playing in the midst of, what could be some crazy times, right?
Probably one of the weirder seasons
absolutely.
ever.
But the willingness for these ladies to still have a season and play so that we can enjoy high school athletics, we really do appreciate that. And we appreciate the state actually allowing these athletic contests to happen. And I know we have a lot more restrictions and there's not quite the same feel that some of our older, contests have had. But it really is one of those things that I'm glad that we could be here.
Yes, absolutely. That was a buzz break, everybody, just so you know. So, Cook, I have some absolutely fantastic news.
Okay, I'm excited.
Okay.
All right.
So
ready for it.
We assumed that we were, just kind of talking to each other.
Right.
Apparently, we have some Alexander Central High School varsity parents out there listening to us who have said that they are enjoying the live stream.
Well, good. I am so glad.
We're going to give a shout out. Shout out to the Alexander Central parents, especially of player number 1, Ashlyn Merritt.
Really? Ashlyn Merritt's folks listening? That's what I'm talking about.
So thank you for the love.
Absolutely.
We appreciate that.
Thank you, Ashlyn Merritt's parental units. I no longer assume last names.
And keep listening.
Absolutely. Well, we're watching.
Or watching and listening.
At this time, we also want to send a huge shout out to 2 of our student production team members that this
vital.
This broadcast would not be possible without their help. That's Jason Anderson. He has a little Twitch stream that he dabbles in.
Put it up.
So he's going to go ahead and enter that into the chat.
Throw that up there.
If you feel so inclined, it costs you no money. It just helps him out. If you follow his Twitch stream, he'd be he'd be super stoked if you do that. So that information is going to go up in the chat. We'd like to send a huge thanks to Madeline Levy, sophomore extraordinaire.
Yes.
She could be quite possibly one of the most gifted camera operators I've ever used in my class in the entire time I've been broadcasting. That's how good she is.
And she has a great mask on.
Oh, yes, she does.
And her hair is colorful.
I mean, Madeline Levy, I didn't know if we were going to have her tonight because she is a swimmer. She's a distance swimmer. and quite a good one at that, too. So she'll be in action on the 9th, December the 9th at the Lenore Aquatic Center. And
Are
folks,
you
we
going to
will
be broadcasting?
Yeah, we are going to try our darndest, as we say in the business, our darndest to get up there. We have to check the stream quality. As you know, the live streaming does rely on this thing called the interwebs. And so if we don't have...
the www?
Yeah, the www dots. And if you don't have decent internet bandwidth, then you are unable to live stream, because video stream does take a little bit extra than your typical radio broadcast. So we are going to go check that out and make sure that we can stream from that access point.
That's exciting.
So we are hoping to provide you, live streaming. It'll be the first time that we've done any of this. We're really excited about it.
It is.
And hoping to have a lot of fun up there. And again, we do really appreciate all of the folks who have made sure that this live stream was possible. And so we definitely want to thank Caldwell's administration. We want to thank Caldwell County Schools, and again, our sponsor for this evening, Barnhart, as they have all cost us some money towards getting this operation up and going. And Becky, I've actually secured something of a little bit of a surprise for you.
Whoa. Okay. This is a big night, people.
Yeah. So we can't give you any money for the broadcasting, but what we can do is we are going to throw, in your honor, on December 19th, a high five party.
A high five party?
It is going to be COVID safe, though, so we're not actually going to touch hands.
Okay.
It's going to be air fives.
Okay.
All in your honor.
Oh, yep. I'm just going to practice a little air five with Jason.
Absolutely.
Here we go. Ready, Jason?
Fives.
And
oh, that was nice.
You got to watch the elbow.
Oh, the timing was off just a touch. Yeah.
There, nailed it. Okay. Hey, other big news.
Okay, I'm ready.
Gina Kincaid said she loves the commentary.
Well, Gina Kincaid, she is mother to one of South Caldwell's tennis elites, Corey Kincaid. Now, I have to brag a little bit on Corey Kincaid. You know, in my short tenure as a South Caldwell high school tennis coach, I've only had one loss, just to say. Just throwing it out there. I've gone 2 seasons undefeated in the regular season. But anyway, neither here nor there. Corey Kincaid was a big part of that. You know, as we rely on our players as coaches. Corey Kincaid definitely was one of those kids that was solid. You could rely on him. He was going to give you a pretty good match every single time.
Yes.
Unlike
Richie McKercher.
No, Zach Setzer, who didn't even show up last season.
But, you know, I saw Zach Setzer, and he said, I'm ready to go.
He did say that. He did say that he was ready to go. You know who else is ready to go?
These volleyball
players, absolutely. As we get ready to start set number 1, the best of 5, Olympic scoring is still in effect. We'll have a point for every single, well, it'll go a point every single play.
You guys will see it because Jason's going to keep that up.
Absolutely. I love the step forward and wave. They're all waving. Get a little mouthy, a little rowdy. And ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready to be underway. Set 1.
Happen.
Yep. So, good news. Tristan Adkins took pictures of the JV action.
Yes.
And the production team is working right now furiously trying to crop some of those images.
Okay.
And we hope to have those ready for the yearbook.
For the yearbook that comes out.
Yeah, at the end of the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
That's.
If you thought we were going to get those on the show tonight, you're crazy. We're not. I mean, we're good. Jason's good. Like, he's really good. But that's a lot.
That's demanding.
That's a lot. Well, I mean, that's operating the stream on one screen, cropping on the others. Like, it's a lot.
If anybody can do it, he can.
Well, he could. I don't have any doubt about it. This kid
It sounds like you doubt him. And
no, I don't doubt
take
him.
Offense
no,
to
I
that,
don't
actually.
doubt. I don't doubt him.
I take offense to that.
Jasmine Hall will start us off. Serves it into the heart of Alexander Central. Outside hit is nice. Good dig by Katie Becker. They're going to go outside to Emma Grace. Easily dug. The scramble, good for Alexander Central. Free ball for South Caldwell. Becker calls for the dig. Set goes outside. That's going to be good old Heather Deal with a hit.
First
and
strike.
Holler unable to get it over the net for Alexander Central. Well, maybe not Holler. You know, it was West.
So you know what?
Apologize.
It's difficult.
It's one of those players.
We don't have a spotter up here. I'm
really
terrible
really
at
don't.
doing this.
Really don't.
So.
Once again, they're going to go outside to Brianna Abernathy, and Abernathy unable to time it just right, as they will definitely get that clued in, and they'll be dangerous once they get that worked out. Pass is going to go outside once again. This time Smartly just plays the ball. Backline to Becker. Becker gets blocked by Brianna Abernathy, and Alexander Central sides out.
I have more exciting news.
Oh my gosh, so much exciting news.
We have a fan watching from Costa Rica.
Oh my gosh.
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica, that is so cool.
Watching his daughter play.
That is so cool. Brianna Payne with the serve does a nice job. South Caldwell able to rally back. Emma Grace on the hit, unable to get up, and mistimes that just a touch. Alexander Central going to claim that point once again. Brianna Payne back to serve as Alexander Central knots it up 2-2.
I feel like with her name, you could do a lot.
Absolutely.
Brianna Payne, bringing the pain.
Brianna the Pain. Like oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I wish she was on our team, so then I could make those.
Such a fantastic name.
I feel torn.
Go outside the deal, blocked, recovered.
And they all call it out.
They all call it out. That time, Gracie Harrington hits just a touch much on the angle.
Touch much.
Just a touch much. Heather Deal back to serve for South Caldwell.
You know, Jason, it's an improvement over sauce and mustard. Touch much, we'll take it.
Yeah. Outside hit there by Sarah Holler. Becker hits it hard, but blocked by a combination of Abernathy.
Oh, that was a little soft touch. Oof.
And that time, good placement by Abernathy as she just puts the ball away.
And we've got
number 9 there for Alexander Central in the middle. Abernathy doing a nice job early at the net.
Lena Westback serving.
Hansen with the dig too hard. Becker can't stay out of the official stand, and that's a no-no. Not to mention, it makes some of the officiating just a touch nervous. You get into their stand and wiggle it around a little bit.
Well, yeah. Understandable.
Another nice serve.
You get that?
Spartans, though, react. Hansen hits it over.
Understandable.
Hansen digs it. Becker with a nice up. It's going to give the South Caldwell Spartans a chance. Free ball for Alexander Central. Blocked partially. Hall cannot get underneath of it as she lays out. Alexander Central on a nice little run to start with. 6-4. DeRay with the dig. Hall passes. Misses to Hyatt, but Hyatt makes a nice adjustment. Places it in the soft spot. And I spoke too soon there. It was 7-4. Now 7-5. Scoreboard operators, you know, they're a dime a dozen. But not our Jason. Jason's on it. Addison Blair with a serve. Nice back line. They're going to go outside to Gracie Harrington, and Harrington finishes the play. Good angle and location on her hit. DeRay with another dig. Hall out of the net does a nice job. Emma Grace Hyatt just put it in play. DeRay dig once again. Hall with the set to Emma Grace. And this time, Emma Grace from the middle of the court with a nice angle and finish. South Caldwell has been hitting a lot better off the net than they have been on the net. And so we'll see if Alexander Central makes the adjustment to block, because, again, that is an easier line to block.
Yes. I mean, I hope they don't, but...
Right. This time, just a little mishit by Dakota Clausen as South Caldwell will claim that point. Hyatt back to serve. Tries to drop it short, cannot find the angle.
She gave the international my bad sign.
Yeah, is that when you pat your chest?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
My bad.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that because I I do that pretty much all the time. Like, for example, my English 4 kids will say, is that how you're supposed to do your citations? And I'll be like, oh, no, my bad.
My bad. Yes.
So is the story about King Arthur and Gawain, the Green Knight, is it real? No. Oh, no, my bad.
Oh, no, my bad.
Going to go outside to Becker. Becker tries to drop it behind the line. Can't find the spot. Nice hit. Going back outside to Becker. Becker's not going to be able to get up on it. And even though she timed it well, unable to get up over the ball, hits it out of bounds. Short serve by Madeline Motley. Hall cannot get down on her ball either, as South Caldwell needing to adjust a little bit on their hits. Motley will retain serve. Hansen with the dig. Hall sets middle. Hebner this time drops it in.
Just snuck that one right by him.
Yeah, not a lot of power on that, but a really nice placement by Kylie Hebner. South Caldwell sides out. They trail 3 early in the first set. Katie Becker tries to go back line. Good dig. We're going to go outside. And Macy Fairchild cannot find the real estate.
Can't find the real estate.
Yeah, she was a little bit outside of the boundaries there.
Okay.
Becker goes other side, and this time it's a beaut. As unable to dig it is Gracie Harrington. And unable to, now Gracie has to go get the ball. That's unfortunate.
That is one of the unintended side effects of the limitation on spectators. Is that we don't have people to retrieve the ball.
There's no fans in the stands to get the balls.
So
the
where
players
you used to just kind of wait for somebody to toss it back.
Becker this time tries to float one in. Does not fool the Cougars. We're going to go outside, blocked by Hebner and Hall. We're going to go far, sets off, and it's going to be, we don't know.
We're going to jump.
And Coach Spiegel very frustrated that there was not a definitive call there, as they can't say who was the last to touch it, so they're just going to replay the point.
Replay the point.
That's 2 thumbs up, in case you're curious. Hebner, another floater. It's going to be a free ball. Nope. It's going to be no ball as Macy Fairchild struggles to hit up on the ball. And she's a little frustrated with herself.
I was getting ready to say, there's some frustration out there.
Yeah, she'll shake it and go next. Good effort there to get to there. You're going to go back line hit. It's a beaut. Emma Grace just tries to give Hansen something to hit. And Sierra, she laughs, but she knows that she could have done better there.
Yes.
That's one of those, that's my bad, Coach. Gracie Harrington now back for the Cougars to serve. Hansen digs too hard. It's going to be a free shot at the net. Well played by Macy Fairchild.
It's a good little game we got going there.
Very good game. Good pace of this game for sure. This time, Hall gets stuck at the net. And that time it was Dakota Clausen. And she just had a little bit of a height advantage over Jasmine Hall. Hyatt tries to go back to Hansen. This is going to be a free ball for the Cougars. They're going to set back. Nope, set middle. My bad. And too much on that one as Gracie Harrington hits
Too much what on that one? There?
Well, you said I couldn't do sauce or mustard, so just too much velocity. Yeah, whatever. Hansen can't get enough on it. And that's going to be unforced error on the South Caldwell Spartans. Coach not real happy with that. As now the libero, number 8, Shelby Coffey, will serve it up. Straight to Katie Becker. It'll go back to Becker. She has nothing to do with it, just to put it over. Emma Grace goes over to Heather Deal. Deal unable to get it over the net. and partially blocked as well. Cougars comfortably with a 4-point lead here early in the first set. Deal does not make it clean for Hall, and it's going to be a free ball for the Cougars. Outside hit, can't get enough on it, is Macy Fairchild.
I feel like I've ruined your evening here.
Well, you said I couldn't use the sauce or the mustard. And so,
I'm sorry, I did not mean to ruin your joy.
It's okay. This time, Addison Blair with a big old block as she times it perfectly. South Caldwell fighting back in the first set.
So, see, now you can tell Addison, see, you don't stink at volleyball.
No, she's just, I know. Hall tries to throw it in the middle. Nicely played by the Cougars. Partial block at the net. Hall able to get there. It's going to go back to Emma Grace. Emma Grace trying to find a soft spot. Can't. Pass is going to go back line. Hall's going to set once again for Emma Grace. And this time, Emma Grace with a nice finish outside. South Caldwell on a nice little run with Jasmine Hall at the serve. This time tries to drop it middle. Cougars not fooled. Lena West just a touch much on that one.
And that's going to be a timeout.
And the Cougar coach very quickly calls timeout, much to the happiness and jubilation of the South Caldwell Spartan squad.
We are all tied up here, correct?
Oh, yeah, knotted up. It's knotted up at 15 apiece. So I think it's time for a little, trivia.
Well, let's see what I got here.
As they say on the TV, trivia.
Okay. So, when was volleyball introduced to the Olympics as a sport?
Ooh, Olympic volleyball.
Yes.
I'm going to go early 1900s. 1904.
That was not even close.
Oh, man. Earlier? 1800s?
No.
1700s.
No.
Oh.
Try 1964.
Oh, goodness gracious.
1964.
Really that long before the volleyball became an Olympic sport?
Yes.
64.
Yes.
Shoot, my mom was alive at that point.
Well, yes.
I mean, that's young. I used to call my mother old. And then I got closer to her age, and I no longer call her old.
Yeah. It's weird the way that happens.
It's very strange. Although my nephews say, "You're so old," and then it makes me want to punch them in the face.
But you know that that's not an advisable thing to do.
You don't hit children. Unable to make a play on it. Good effort there by West, but just cannot get the angle. South Caldwell will take their first lead after 15. Hall goes short and catches Alexander Central sleeping. Nice serve there by Jasmine.
Some good energy out there.
Absolutely. Tries to drop it short. This time not fooled. It's going to be quick set middle. Partially blocked by Blair, but good angle on the approach as Abernathy able to finish in the middle. Brianna Payne will be back in the game here. Bring on the Payne.
Such a great name.
I know, it's kind of jealous.
I know.
Hall's going to go to Emma Grace Hyatt. Hyatt cannot get any velocity on it. They're going to call a carry. Yep, on South Caldwell. And Becker did have a little bit of a carry. Sometimes they'll let it go in high school, but a lot of times they'll call it.
Well, you know me, I'm always going to argue the call, though.
Absolutely, as you should, being a hometown fan.
Absolutely.
Becker backline hit is dug. They're going to go quick in the middle, blocked by Blair.
Oh, but it's
the Cougars keep it alive. Blair gives it right back to him, and a little bit of a miss hit there by Addison.
I think we thought that was over before it was actually over.
I think they celebrated too soon on that one. Absolutely did the Spartans. Becker with a nice dig. Gives Hall a chance. Hyatt just goes over the defense. free ball here for the Cougars. And Hansen cannot get there in time. Nice finish.
It was a nice slide right to the feet of coach there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Just like
now Hansen. Yeah, Hansen's gonna look, very graceful with whatever she does. Very athletic. Becker, good dig this time. Hall right at the net. It's going to go for Addison. Blair cannot finish it, though. Oh, miscommunication as Deal thought that Becker was there, and Becker was not. It's going to give Alexander Central a nice 3-point lead here in the closing points of the first set. LeBaron has to go out. We have some blood, I believe.
Oh, no.
So we're going to get that treated.
I don't like that.
No, we don't like blood. Nor do they let you play in a contest when you have an open wound.
Well, the first time I ever watched a wrestling match here, I was just taken aback by how often it was stopped.
For blood?
They, patched a kid up, put him back on the mat.
I mean, it's not like UFC, like where they're pouring the blood afterwards. But wrestling does get very, very, very physical, obviously. And I've seen probably the most blood though, as far as the just pure amount, during a basketball game, when a kid went up for a dunk, got rim stuffed, and he came down, and it was a laceration on the top of his head.
Oh.
Never have I seen so much blood in my entire life. It was nuts.
And those just bleed and bleed. They look horrible.
It did look. Now, he looked gnarly afterwards. He had a great scar.
Oh, yeah.
Hansen with a nice dig there. It's going to go to Hall. Hall's going to just go to Becker. Becker doesn't put enough touch on it, and she's frustrated with herself.
The international my bad sign again.
There it is, yeah.
My bad.
As this is a crucial time, South Caldwell needs to side out. And, yep, there it is. Coach Spiegel, understanding the importance of this point, will call the timeout to make sure that everybody's on the same page. You cannot have a lack of communication be the result or the reason why you're dropping points. So,
absolutely.
Nice little run back here for Alexander Central, as the Cougars have strung quite a few together here to regain the lead and trying to claim this first set. Best of 5 once again. And we've had very, 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 like we expected, close action. These teams very evenly matched. And both squads doing a nice job here early.
All right. Got a question for you.
I got an answer.
Haven't been able to catch up with you lately to find out how your fantasy football teams are doing.
Oh.
Is that a bad subject? Should we avoid that?
It looks like we got some action going back right here on the court.
Okay.
As thank goodness we're not going to ring the buzzer. Sweet. Becker digs to Hall, goes Addison middle and blocked at the net by a combination of Clausen and Abernathy.
And Abernathy has quite a bit of height.
Yeah. Hall this time just goes over, does not run a play. This time, Hansen says, no, don't touch it, and lets it go out.
No touching.
No touchy, no touchy. 22-18, South Caldwell needs to string a few together if they want to stay in this set.
Yes.
And it's going to be Heather Deal back to serve.
She's the real deal.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Okay, it's not
It's
good.
just not good. Outside. Good idea, South Caldwell ready. Outside to Emma Grace. Emma Grace trying to just push it over. And just a little bit of a miscue there, as Sarah Holler had no idea that it was coming her way.
I'll tell you what, these young ladies are athletic on both sides of the net.
Yeah, they are. Good heads-up play there as Becker just puts it away. South Caldwell able to scratch back here. Alexander Central Cougars needing to kind of stop this if they want to claim the first set. We appreciate all the comments on Facebook.
All the love we're getting.
Not Facebook. That's
Facebook.
for old people. YouTubers. Partial block there at the net. Hall does a nice job redirecting. Becker is her call. That is a tough one, as Becker thought she caught line. She did not, though, as the line judge had a clean shot on it.
Yes.
A little frustrated there, but all good. Alexander Central, 2 points to take the first set. Good dig by Becker. They're going to go Addison middle. Cougars able to react. Abernathy with the dig. Garay. Hansen keeps it alive. And Hyatt, keeps the point alive.
To be honest, that was ugly, but it did work.
Garay does a nice job with the dig. You're going to go outside to Becker. Becker just going to try to fool him. Cougars not taking the bait. This time, Emma Grace able to put it away as a great point played by both teams. Good effort there by the Spartans, not giving up on the point early. 23-21. It'll be Addison Blair.
Here.
Absolutely. Oh, great serve, Blair. Oh, but even better placement.
That was nice.
Cougars now have set point. Becker telling all of her girls, let's go right here. Got to have it. Three straight.
In it.
Got to have 3 straight. Short, Garay digs it, though. Ball's going to go to Emma Grace. Emma Grace,
snuffed one over.
She'll put her hand on her forehead and say, knew I had it the whole time. And she's rewarded with the serve. Here we go, 24-22. Emma Grace needs 2 good serves here. And she's going to play it safe. Cougars set up outside. They're going to try to drop it behind. Hall's there. Emma Grace and set to Becker. Becker just has to put it over, keep the ball alive. We're going to go outside. Abernathy. Harrington. And Harrington will end the game. They're going to call a touch on the South Caldwell.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was contact at the net. South Caldwell will drop the first set as Alexander Central does a nice job of closing that out.
I'm going to get you a blue shirt since you're laser focused in on this.
You know, I call it as I see it. Sometimes I see it wrong, so I call it wrong.
Well, you know
what I'm saying? Sometimes.
I mean, I get it.
Do you really, though? I don't really understand volleyball. I know that there's 3 hits, and then after that, you have to not hit it anymore.
Yes, and it should be on the other side of the net after that 3rd hit.
Yes, a net should not be touching the ball. She's not allowed. Sweet lady.
What are we going to do
if
we ever come sit down at the desk and there's an actual net on the roster?
That would be confusing. I don't think you're allowed to play volleyball as a net.
Really?
Well, I mean, you're part of the game, but you're not like that.
You're a vital part of the game.
You know what I'm talking about.
If a net is not there.
Oh, my gosh.
Then.
Oh, my gosh. You know what I'm saying.
You're playing imaginary.
It's ridiculous.
Volleyball. You may as well just get a balloon and just start soft tossing it across.
I have played balloon volleyball. That's fun.
Stars.
Well, that's a good training exercise with little ones. You know, you get the.
When did you play this?
My nephew and I play. It's not volleyball as much as it is just keep the balloon off the ground. And you're allowed as many hits in a row as you want.
And how many things have been broken during this game?
At my house, not many. At your house, a few.
Things tend to get broken, dented, etc.
Yeah, so again,
at my house.
Again, I'm sorry. I know it was a priceless family heirloom that can never be replaced.
You know, you shouldn't have even brought it up. I hadn't thought about that in years, but now here we are. We're just going to tell this story.
I'm really sorry. It was your son's fault.
You and my son horsing around.
No. He was horsing around. I was trying to get him to stop.
Yeah.
I said, Richie, we really shouldn't be doing this. This is a bad idea.
And then did you, push him? Did he push you?
There was pushing.
Because
I don't want to place blame. I don't want to say that it was his fault or my fault. All I know is that the heirloom is broken and it can never be replaced, and it is in the past, which you promised you would leave it there.
And I'm going to.
Okay,
I'm
fair
leave
enough.
It there.
South Caldwell drops the first set, and they're going to need to kind of refocus here.
Yes.
And this is how Addison described last night started. They dropped a set they felt like they should have won. And it kind of snowballed the.
They can't let that happen because
it definitely affected their attitude and their mental approach to the game, and so Coach Spiegel definitely trying to get them to refocus so that they can prevent that sort of mental collapse happening again here tonight. Whereas Alexander Central, talking about the Cougars, they have done a really nice job of rallying from behind and stringing some points together when they really needed it. So good effort for both squads for sure. A close game like we expected it would be. And really nice to see these athletes putting their heart and soul out on the court.
Did not make that one in time. Was not paying attention.
Jason, that's on you. That's completely on you. Jason didn't. I don't think Jason's gotten buzzed once.
No.
Our production manager is laser focused on everything around him.
Yes.
And
keeping the scoreboard updated.
Seriously.
Keeping us updated on the chat, running the stuff, making sure he's not getting buzzed.
Absolutely. Doing a fantastic job.
We're literally just sitting here talking, and we can't keep up.
Well, to be fair, you lettered in chit chat. I didn't.
I know.
So
I should be better at this.
You should be able to multitask.
I'm rusty.
I understand. I just talk for kicks and giggles, and that's.
I know.
I get kicked a lot, so it hurts. Libero's going to sneak back in here. That's number 6, Kara Grider.
We decided it was Grider until someone tells us differently.
Yeah. So and if we mispronounce your child's name, we apologize.
We really do.
But it's not our intention. We mess up our own kids' names too.
Absolutely.
So, to be fair, Hanson's just going to throw it over there. Free ball for the Cougars to start the second set. They're going to go outside. Partially blocked. It's going to slow it down for Hanson. They're going to go back to Becker. Becker cannot find a opening. Middle. And good effort there by Becker. Just could not get there fast enough. Good placement by the Cougars. Another good serve by Grider. This one's going to goes right back to Heather Deal. Deal overhits just a touch. The Cougars are going to have quick 2 points here to start the second set. Grider once again doing a nice job serving. Good short serve there. Hall from the outside can't find an opening. And this time, West cannot get the elevation on the ball as she'll hit into the net. Jasmine Hall will start the service for the South Caldwell Spartans. Nice back line. Hall rushes up. Cougars not fooled by that. And this time, Abernathy, nice job from the middle. And she hits across the South Caldwell defenders. 3-1 Cougars with an early lead. This Pepsi Cola, it's just
refreshing.
Just ice cold and refreshing. They're going to go back to Deal. Deal's going to hit back line. Oof. And just a nice shot as Grider cannot dig it in a way that gives her teammates an opportunity to play on the ball. Deal back to serve now for the South Caldwell Spartans. Hall tried to dig it and just too much extension. Can't get it to pop up straight. Good placement there by the Cougars. 4 for 9. There you go. And that means Garay came in for Heather Deal. See, I can do numbers. I can do numbers.
I thought we were talking about buying something. I'm like, 4 what for 9?
4 for 9 or 2 for 7? Spartans not fooled by that little trickery. And Emma Grace just cannot get up enough to put that ball away. Coach tells her to shake it off, focus, go next, as Cougars extend their lead 5-2. Garay in between positions somehow manages just to play it. Going to go back set here, the Cougars are. And that time, too much on it as Madeline Motley cannot find the opening in the South Caldwell defense.
You know what? Sometimes you sound like you know what you're doing.
Yeah,
I mean, I know you don't,
right.
But
I'm just a really good faker. Addison Blair, she's so tall. Have you ever noticed how freakishly tall Addison Blair is?
And slender.
Good effort there by Blair. Emma Grace just keeps the point alive for the Spartans. Hall with a good dig. Emma Grace going to go to Becker. Becker with a nice finish.
He just snuck right in there at the back line. Did you see that?
Yep. Emma Grace did a nice job. Emma Grace, not always your setter, obviously, but still did a nice pass over to Becker for the kill there. Addison Blair with another nice serve. This time they're going to go outside.
Well,
And there it was again.
The international, my bad.
Ashlyn Merritt, my bad. She just mistimed that. That was going to be a nice opportunity for her.
It happens.
It does. Addison Blair here once again. Goes back line with it this time. Alexander Central able to dig it. They're going to go outside. Oh, DeRay with a great dig. But Blair cannot pass it.
And so she gets to have a seat.
Immediately subbed out. I mean, she was coming out regardless. But
I know. But
it's just funny. You're done.
Like, sit down.
In basketball, when you get pulled that quickly, it's never a good thing.
No.
I wouldn't know. I don't actually get to go into the game. So
I seem to recall that in basketball, your deal is, do you want me to play offense or defense? Because I'm not playing both.
Correct. I play offense or defense. You choose. Because I cannot go up and down the court more than once.
So
yep. Becker unable to time that one. Yeah, you gotta choose it. Oh, nice short serve. Hanson, though, able to take care of it. They're going to go quick to Hefner, and Cougars are not fooled by that. Oh, DeRay does a nice job again digging the ball. Hall's going to give him a free ball. Let's see if the Cougars can do anything with it. They're going to go outside to Gracie Harrington, and she is able to hit across the defenders and secure the point for the Cougars. Cougars doing a nice job alternating sides, getting their outside hitters a lot of action in this second set. Hefner, they're going to call that a carry.
They're going to call that a carry. Yeah. Yep. You know it might be a thing whenever I say, oh, yeah, that was a carry.
She held that ball just a touch longer than you're supposed to. Emily Brown still serving. Garay, nice dig. It's going to go Hall back to Becker. Becker with a nice kill, but the Cougars able to dig it. Hanson gets a ball play on it. Hyatt. And Garay cannot get it over.
I was getting ready to say, if we had one more.
Just one more hit.
One more hit
and Spiegel is wisely going to call a timeout here as South Caldwell is down 5 early. Yeah. Can we have some more volleyball trivia?
Let's see. Let's see what I can dig up here.
As we have a minute timeout, just your opportunity for something.
So what are the two referees in volleyball called?
Referee 1 and referee 2.
That is incorrect.
Really? Side judge and line judge.
Up referee and down referee.
Well, that's not nice. Just because he's not feeling well, why you got to call him a down referee?
No,
he might be having a bad day.
It has to do with the
That's
position.
Just not nice. I don't really like talking about people based on their verticality. It's not very nice, and it's somewhat unprofessional, and I expected more from you, to be completely honest.
I will try not to disappoint you.
Yeah,
later.
Up and down. Goodness gracious.
Up referee and down? I don't make this up.
It seems like a seesaw.
Or down.
You don't make it up or down?
Correct.
Oh, my gosh.
Coach James over here trying to chat up our production crew. I think he's looking for football season.
Coach James always...
Step away from the production crew.
He's always looking for somebody for his offensive, defensive line.
What's going on over here? What are you guys doing?
Emma Grace.
That's right.
Sorry,
Coach.
that was Jasmine Hall with a nice little hit there, I think. I don't know if it was Emma Grace or Jasmine. It was one of them. One of them had a really nice hit.
Emma Jasmine.
Emma Jasmine Hall. Miss hit on the dig, but they're going to recover. Cougars give South Caldwell a free ball. Can they do anything with it? They're going to outside to Becker. Nope, sorry. Becker unable to finish it. Cougars recover. Another free ball here for South Caldwell. What can they do with it? This time they're going to go back to Hall. And And this time the outside hit for Harrington is good.
That angle.
And
so apparently now we have to hire some security.
Seriously, I mean, trying to poach our production team? Coach James, I mean, I like the guy.
Does he not know that the live stream is going to happen during his season as well? He doesn't have to.
Yeah, we're going to take care of him. Good grief. We're going to stream football if we get to have it. Becker just gives the Cougars a free ball. They're going to go outside. Once again, Hansen does a nice job adjusting. They're going to go outside to Becker. Becker gets blocked at the net. Garay recovers nicely. Free ball here for the Cougars. Blocked once again. Hall just slaps it over. It's probably a good call. She had no play on it. Hensley that time for the Cougars. Maybe go back to Hensley. This time we're going to go middle. Hefner cannot get a play on it, as that may not have been the right choice. Hall had the opportunity to go middle, far left, or back set, and decided just to go middle to Hefner, and unable really to give her a good ball. Gray, nice job on the dig. It's going to move Hyatt. Becker hits across, finds the angle.
That one just kind of, again.
Yeah, Fairchild had a play on it and thought it was going to be out and let it go. And then again, immediately does the, my bad. I should have.
Can we do that one over?
I should have touched that one. Katie Becker back for the Spartans, needs to get on the run here. Good jump serve. They're going to go back. Sierra Hansen's going to kill herself for that. She literally is so upset. She's like, why did I touch that? Why? Why did I reach back there and touch that? LeBaron back to serve. Greider for Alexander Central. That's the JV.
I know. I'm using it to cover up my answers so you don't
I can't
cheat.
Oh, I would never. South Caldwell lets that one go as Greider serve a little long. That'll side him out and bring up Sierra Hansen to serve.
If you weren't trying to read the answers, how did you know that was the JV roster?
Well, you're right. I was trying to cheat. Middle blocked by Addison and Emma Grace. And, sorry, Heather Deal, rather.
I think they just kind of lost where the ball went there for a second.
And nice job. Spartans able to claim that victory at the net. And that has happened few and far between these past few plays. So nice to see some aggression there by Addison Blair and Heather Deal. Hansen tries to drop one in. Cougars able to respond. Partial block. Hyatt digs it. Hansen goes back to Becker. Becker. And immediately as Greider hit it, she said, "No."
I didn't want to hit that. I didn't mean to do that.
And that's one of those where she knew where she was on the court and said, "Why did I put my hands up there?"
Yeah. I think it's part of just the reaction, isn't it?
It is.
There's a ball flying towards you.
Touch it. And that's going to go on the outside of the antenna. Huh?
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. South Caldwell on a nice little run here has brought it back to within 2.
Sorry, I had to stare Coach James down there for a minute.
Yeah, don't let him steal our people.
I know. Fun fact, taught Coach James.
There you go. Ooh, Heather Deal with a nice kill, but Cougars able to recover. It's going to be a free ball for South Caldwell. Hansen will pass it to Hyatt. Hyatt goes middle to Blair. Blair hits across the
Yeah.
Here's the point. Nice job.
And that's the timeout.
Yep. Uncle Mo, he stopped in on the old Spartan bench, and the Cougars are not going to have any of that.
He's hanging out.
He's definitely hanging out. You know, you introduced me to Uncle Mo. I didn't know him before we started broadcasting together, and I'm quite taken with the whole idea of momentum.
Yes, Uncle Mo. Uncle Momentum.
So, Thanksgiving plans, real quick. We got 45 seconds.
Okay.
Are you a bean casserole or a potato casserole?
Potato casserole.
And sweet potato or regular potato?
Either and both.
Oh. Is there a thing? Is there an option to have both sweet potato and regular potato casserole? Come on now. There was no... They buzzed us prematurely. That was not okay.
I feel like yes.
All right, Hansen back at it. We'll have to discuss this further, right?
Absolutely.
I'm intrigued. Hansen just keeps on doing great serves. They're going to set middle. High it there, though. Hansen's going to pass it to Becker. Becker from the back line. Nice hit. As the Cougars able to get hands on it, but not enough to slow it.
Got a little bit of a hand on it, but not enough.
Not enough to put it where they could play it.
Tied up.
Yeah, tied up. South Caldwell. Nice little run here. Hansen that time. Too much sauce on the mustard.
There it is.
You're welcome.
There it is.
I didn't want you to feel bad about ruining my Thanksgiving.
I know. Too much gravy on the...
Ooh, too much gravy?
Too much gravy on it. Maybe we should... It is Thanksgiving.
That sounds fantastic. Too much gravy on that
gravy.
one. Deal. They're going to go back to her. And she hits across. Finds the angle. And you can tell the emotional state, mental state of the Spartans much improved here as they fought back into the second set. Cougars needing a side out here. They're going to set side. Ooh, ferocious hit, but blocked.
Yeah, it was.
And Emma Grace this time finds the angle. Good plays on both squads there.
Absolutely. They are fighting hard.
They're swinging now, aren't they? Hall serve goes short. And finds the hole as she sneaks one in on the Cougars. That was Hensley's area, and she could not get there fast enough. Rotation as Hall tries to go again short. Becker with a great dig. They're going to go back to her. She hits. Outside. Becker with another great dig. Just couldn't get the angle on it.
That one was almost in the RTC room.
Nice hit there by Hensley. South Caldwell inching ahead here, 16-15. Now Mr. Brooks is trying to poach her.
I know. I'm telling you.
Deal with the dig, goes back to her. She's blocked. She punches it up. Blair sets middle. And it's going to be a free ball for the Cougars. They're going to go back set. And it's going to be a net violation as she could not roll herself up. Merritt goes into the net. And that is a term, woe yourself.
Woe yourself?
Mm-hmm. Woe yourself up.
You got to hit the woe?
Yes, indeed. Deal back to serve. She's going to try to go shot it short, and it is out.
That made our production crew go, what? What did she just say?
You know, I mean, Madeline knows what the woe is, right, Madeline? You're familiar with the woe? She TikToks. I'm pretty sure she TikToks.
She's like, I know what it is. I'm just uncomfortable with you two talking about it.
Fair enough. Becker goes back. Cougars are going to be able to have a play on this. Harrington can't finish it either. Hansen from the back, and too much.
Too much gravy.
Yeah, too much gravy.
Yeah.
As Coach Spiegel says, you got to hit down, not out, down. Gray, nice dig, goes to Hall. Hall's going to set it for Becker outside. Becker does a nice job, finds the spot.
My goodness.
And wins the point for the Spartans as we got a close one here in the second set, 18-17. This is pretty much what we expected.
It's just point.
Back and forth action here. Addison Blair now serving for the Spartans. Great ball. It's going to be back line. Perfect serve. And better hit by number 3, Dakota Clausen, as she finishes that for the Cougars.
And
what? I'm sorry.
And Blair sitting down again.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, that's what happens. You don't serve right, you sit down. Sit down. And think about what you've done. Just kidding. I don't think that's at all. These rotations pretty complex.
Yes.
I asked Coach to explain them to me, and she said, you don't have the proper degree. I said, fair enough. Becker with a rocket. And she'll win that point as really Fairchild had nothing she could do with that ball.
Sensing some frustration out there.
A little bit. South Caldwell sides out. Hyatt with the serve. She's going to go back with it. They're going to set far side here. DeRay digs it. It's going to be a free shot for the South Caldwell Spartans, and out of position. Heads up play there as the Cougars finish. Harrington now to serve. DeRay to Hyatt. And Hyatt Hyatt did not get a good ball for Becker to do anything with. And that's going to be a 2019 swing in favor of the Cougars. Cougars trying to steal this one from the Spartans here at the end. DeRay, nice dig. Hyatt over to Hall. And that's going to be Spartan ball.
Tied up again. I feel
Tied
like
up
we
2020.
say that. Tied up again.
DeRay out as Deal comes back in. And
4 for 9. I mean 9 for 4 now.
Down judges, they're very sad that you called them that.
Oh.
Becker, the sophomore, very upset with herself, as this is not the time to be losing a point on the serve. Crucial, as they say in the construction business, that's critical timing.
Critical timing.
Yeah, you can't be doing that. Critical timing. Hanson with a nice dig, going to go to Hyatt in the middle. Hefner gets stuffed. And that's going to be 2-point swing for the Cougars. They only need 3 more to claim this set. And Spiegel, understanding the situation very wisely, calls a quick timeout.
All right.
You can't take them with you. You might as well take them.
Absolutely.
So
can't trade them in for points.
I have to know, we talked about potato, tomato, tomato, right? The beans or the potato.
Right.
How do you feel about turkey or ham?
I prefer turkey. I'm a poultry kind of person.
So you're a turkey, you're team turkey.
I am.
Are you opposed to having both?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Options are wonderful.
Because my wife and I, we normally have a big family get together. Obviously, that's kind of not going to happen this year as the COVID is messing up all of my family eating plans.
Nice.
But we still decided to have all of the food.
Just none of the people?
Just not the people, exactly. So we bought a turkey and a ham to have for the 2 of us. And I figured, it may be excessive, but the turkey was cheaper than the ham, and the ham is like 1/4 the size of the turkey. I just don't understand. Apparently it's a lot of bone. I don't know. They're going to go back line to Becker. Cougars do a nice job of digging that one. Deal calls for it. Emma Grace tries to find the opening. And this time Emma Grace is frustrated as she should have let Sierra Hansen have that one. Cougars now just needing 2 points to take set 2. Close match here. Spartans needing to side out.
Yes.
Hansen's going to go up to Emma Grace. Emma Grace to Becker. Becker can't finish. This time blocked by Hebner and Hall. And that's going to win the South Caldwell the point. Blair back in, and Hebner, with her great job at the net, gets to sit. I don't understand.
I know, that seems to be the case. Good job. Sit down. Bad job. Sit down. Everybody.
Quick set middle does not fool the Spartans as they're able to react. They're going to go back to Becker. Becker cannot get it down, and she's frustrated. It'll be set point for the Cougars as South Caldwell needs to rally 3 straight here if they want to stay in this set.
We have viewers out there in Graham, North Carolina.
Oh, Graham?
Watching Graham, yes.
That's amazing.
Watching Emma Grace Hyatt.
That's what I'm talking about. Emma Grace, such
Got
a great
fan
kid.
out there in Graham.
Such a great kid. We love Emma Grace. As she falls down.
That was a nice stretch. It's almost like she heard you.
Emma Grace with a good dig. Hansen's going to pass back to Becker. Becker back line. Yes!
It's not done.
It's not done.
I thought it was done.
Well, we all did. Deal finds the opening, and that will win South Caldwell the point.
You gotta give Alexander Central props on that.
I have to. Like I thought they were out of the point, and they somehow strung something together.
I was like, and we're moving. Oh wait,
no.
they're still chasing it down.
However, South Caldwell needs to win a couple more. Hall with a nice stoppage. Becker can't finish. Oh, Becker puts it up at the net. Heather Deal keeps it alive though. And Blair just keeps it in play. Nice job by the Spartans. They're going to try to go back behind the Cougars. Hall outside the Deal, and Deal might have hit that one out, but the Cougars played it. Long rally here. Both teams not willing to give up this point. And McGrace tries to find the hole, but the Cougars do a nice job recovering. It'll be a free ball. Hanson to Hall. Blocked, and Addison Blair keeps it alive. Great reaction time. Hall, what a play.
All I can do is sit here and go, ho, 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 ho.
And that time, the block as Emma Grace cannot sadly win that point. Great effort by both teams there.
Absolutely.
Probably the point of the game right there is the longest rally that I've watched in a very long time. But with that point, Alexander Central does notches another little tick mark right there. Set two.
This is the set.
Yes.
This is due.
Well, it's do or die for the Spartans. The Cougars have a little bit of, leeway. They can mess around and lose this set and still win the game. South Caldwell. Yeah, they're up against the wall, the bricks.
They're
at a point of no return.
No. There's a phrase there. There's a phrase.
They've turned.
Time for trivia.
Turned a corner. No.
So there was a sharp spike in beach volleyball popularity around the world when a 1986.
Wait, time out. Go back. Sharp spike.
Yes.
In popularity.
Yes. Okay, beach volleyball popularity when a 1986 blockbuster movie came out. What was the name of that movie?
Oh, it's that volleyball movie.
What's that volleyball movie called?
It's not. Wait.
Come on.
On the other side of the fence.
1986.
On the other side of the net.
No, it's actually not a volleyball movie.
Oh wait, Top Gun.
Yes, Top Gun.
Yes.
That's it. Top Gun. Very good.
Oh yeah, because they played beach volleyball.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh yeah, Tom Cruise.
And then all of a sudden everybody was all, beach volleyball.
That looks fun.
Yes.
I like playing beach volleyball at the beach.
You don't like playing in the sand pit that's out back?
Well, here's the problem with our sand at South Caldwell. It's not beach sand, and there's no water behind it. That's not true. There is water. It's just a long ways in the woods, and you can't see it from the court. And
yes.
Whereas on the beach, you're at the beach, you flip-flops and cut-off jeans. And
that's what you wear on Casual Fridays, though, isn't it?
Well, I don't think it's just Fridays anymore. I'm pretty sure it's just casual work days. The dress code, Mr. Little, he doesn't care.
No.
In fact, he once told me, "You're the worst dressed South Caldwell Spartan," and I wear that proudly.
And he doesn't know that you don't take offense.
Why would I take offense? Where would I take it to? I don't fence my.
You have a dog.
Well, she's a good listener though. She stays where she's supposed to.
Oh, okay.
Now she does bark at everybody.
I was getting ready to say this is the same dog that barked at me when I came in my own house.
Well, you were not supposed to be there.
She was in my house, and I came in my house, and she barked and barked and barked at me.
Yeah, I hear you. That was close.
Got it.
That was close. Almost buzzed me.
Almost.
Almost got me, but did not, so I appreciate that.
So, we were talking about the Volleyball Association organization, whatever.
Yes,
I did find out your answer for you.
Okay.
And it's the FIVB.
FIVB.
The Fédération Internationale de Volleyball.
Federation International Volleyball.
De volleyball.
De volleyball?
De volleyball.
I don't.
It's French. So I'm gonna let you just work on that. Give it your little accent there, and
Fédération Internationale de Volleyball. It's not bad. It's not bad. I've had better. Becker with a nice dig. Hall has to rush to get there, and there's no play on that ball. No play on that ball. Hall a little frustrated. She said, I ran halfway across the court for what? For what?
Exercise.
Oh, yeah, exercise. Absolutely. Hansen with a dig. He's going to go Hall set back to Becker. Becker gets blocked at the net as very, very, very active is Dakota Clausen for the Cougars. Hansen once again, nice dig there. They're going to go back to Becker, and this time Becker able to sail it by the defense, but the Cougars able to do something.
Oh.
And Emma Grace.
Oh. I love that. Did you?
That's the shake of. That's the shake of shame. I don't know if you've seen that before. That's
that. Sorry
Whoa.
about that.
What is going on? Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Emma Grace has to adjust, and that's going to be on the other side of the antenna.
She, yes, did hit the antenna.
So South Caldwell needing to kind of flip the script on their body language as a lot of defeated looks on the court. Need to shake out of this one. They're definitely not out of this game. They can definitely come back. Everything's been close. And this time, Deal does a nice job at the Cougars. Good communication there. Hall's going to set back to Emma Grace. Emma Grace this time, no. What a layout.
They are just not giving up on that.
Becker goes back. Free ball for South Caldwell. Becker goes up to Hall. Hall's going to set outside to West. Deal, and Deal is this time able to put it away. But play of that point was Brianna Payne laying out and keeping that ball alive for the Cougars. Nice job there.
Not giving up.
The Cougars have had a lot of points like that where they've just, you think that South Caldwell's going to claim it, and they don't give up on it, and they fight back into it. Good serve there as Deal sneaks one into the middle. I think you call that a campfire. Oh, is that? I don't know. I don't know if that was
We're gonna have to work on a visual that we can pop up on the screen.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, a little campfire animation for Jason. Absolutely. That was a violent swing.
It was.
And if West had been up another inch or so, she may have put someone from the Spartans in the hospital. That was a shot and a half. This way, here we go. We apologize. Fans don't understand. We're filming live here. Do apologize, people. It's not like there's 40 people out there. That's a carry. As South Caldwell is going to get lucky on that one. The Cougars almost scrounged something out of nothing.
And guess what?
Yep, tied back up. There you go. Again, it's been pretty close back and forth the whole time. Just the Cougars finding the right moments to swing ahead and have claimed the first two sets. So Deal goes short. Cougars are not fooled. They're going to set quick in the middle. And this time, Addison Blair and Katie Becker are ready. They say, no, we're tired of you doing that to us.
Blair Becker block.
The Blair.
That's really hard to say. I had to
Blair
think
Becker block.
That one out before.
I like it. I like it. Outside hit. Oh, and Emma Grace gets a hand on it, and that's just enough to make it to where Deal has no play on that. Gray checks in as West is back to serve for the Cougars. Nice serve. Gray able to dig it. Becker's going to go back to her, and Gray just puts the ball back in play. There's nothing she can do really from the back line. Hall with a nice dig. Hansen over to Emma Grace. Emma Grace can't finish, can't find the soft spot. And Harrington, nice angle as she finds the opening in the South Caldwell zone. She did find the real estate.
She did find
She
the real
did find the
estate.
real estate. First jump serve I've seen from Alexander Central. Becker just has nothing to do but to put it in play. This time Harrington blocked, but it's blocked out of bounds as the Cougars win that point as well. West back again for another jump serve. And Garay cannot react fast enough. West finds the opening. I think Pretzel got a new tattoo. I'm not sure if that's new ink or if that's temporary ink or
I can't really tell.
Or what that is, but I'm not sure. I have to talk to her later about that. I don't know. 9-5 is the score, though, as West has done a nice job of keeping South Caldwell off pace here with this serve. This time they're going to go to Becker. Becker has nothing but just to hit a backline hit there. Hall tries to dig it, cannot get the right angle.
Body language says there's some frustration out there on our side.
Oh, yeah. And Cougar's doing a nice job keeping up the momentum.
Yes. Uncle Mo has come back to their
Hall tries
bench.
to play that off the net and just can't. No angle there. Garay couldn't dig it cleanly enough. It's going to be 11-5. South Caldwell desperately needing to side out. And that'll do it.
It's like you spoke that into existence.
Sometimes the casters have a will and...
is that caster magic? Or
yeah.
What is it?
Or if it goes against your team, it's called a caster curse. But nonetheless, Addison Blair and the Cougars able to react. Still get something out of it. Hevner just puts it up. Hyatt tries to go back corner. Tries to block it again too. Garay with a nice dig. Hall's going to go to Hyatt. Hyatt cannot finish. And just a really heads-up smart play as Holler just drops it in behind the South Caldwell front line. Cougars really having a nice vision of the court, seeing where they need to put it and place balls. South Caldwell just trying to stay alive point to point, it feels like.
Yes.
Once again, Harrington having her way on the outside edge. They have fed her all night long, and she continues just to put balls away.
Rich McKercher, if you're listening, I would like to be fed this evening as well. So
Abernathy's serve into the net, and that will allow South Caldwell to side out. And boy, did they need it as they trail here in the third set, 13-7, 6-point deficit. Hyatt needs to get something going right here, right now. Cougars recover. This time, Becker finds the opening. When they can give Becker a good ball on the outside, she is able to have some nice hits. And at a sophomore, you got to love that for the program.
Yes, absolutely.
But the issue is getting her good, clean balls to hit. It's been a struggle tonight. There's another one for Becker. I'll tell you who has not had a struggle with getting good, clean balls is Gracie Harrington. She has been getting nice ball placement, hitting from the middle, from the outside for the Cougars, doing a really nice job.
Great news.
Okay.
Jason just let me know my pizza is ready.
South Caldwell. Oh, your pizza's ready. I'm sorry. I was.
You were trying to pay attention to the game?
Well,
I was totally distracted by pizza is ready.
Well, pizza. I mean, I'm
not
glad.
Not your pizza.
Oh, not for me.
No, my pizza.
Emma Grace, nice serve. Garay able to do so. Emma Grace. And she's not feeling great.
No.
That was an awkward way to go down.
It was.
And she's like, I don't know that I should have dove for that one. Not happy at all. I've seen that same expression when I had her in class, and I told her, you're going to have to recop this image.
No, not happy.
I don't want to, she
want
said.
to do that.
Yes, I understand. Hansen didn't know to go under or over. Does able to play it. Tries to put one in the back. Can't.
Oh.
Nice heads-up play by Becker.
Alive.
And this time Becker hits across the defenders as Merritt and Clausen, the duo, unable to stop the ball from coming across. Garay back out. Deal back in. Becker back for the serve for the South Caldwell Spartans. And it's a beaut. A beaut.
It's a beaut.
Ooh. Nice angle by Merritt as she hits across the net.
A nice one.
And South Caldwell, honestly, the whole front line thought that was going to be out, and it falls in.
Well, I saw that it was in, but I thought, ooh.
Harrington's coming out, Hensley coming in for the Cougars. You know, these players are much younger than I expected. For the Cougars.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because a Cougar is an old lady. No. Is that?
No.
Nobody's probably made that joke on the broadcast, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Hall blocked at the net as she can't find the angle, and the Cougars claim that point. I'll tell you what, this new broadcasting setup is fantastic. I hope you're enjoying it.
I definitely am.
That's what I'm talking about. They're going to go backline Becker. Becker cannot find an opening. It's going to be a free ball. Becker digs up to Emma Grace. Emma Grace is going to go to Heather Deal. Deal cannot finish at the net. Cannot find the angle. And South Caldwell 8 points away from dropping another game. And I think Coach Spiegel kind of sensed some a disturbance in the force.
We need to realign.
Yeah.
We need to get
Time to get Yoda.
Time to get our chi.
Oh, chi focused?
Oh, chi focus.
Yeah, a little zing and a little zang.
Yes.
Oh wait, no, yin zing.
Yin and yang.
Yin and yang.
Yin.
Ying.
Yin.
Ying.
Yin.
That's what I'm saying. Ying.
No.
Yeah. So, what is your beverage of choice with pizza? Milk?
Not milk. No. I like a soda.
What kind of soda? Like a cream soda?
No.
Like a milk?
I usually like a yellow soda.
Oh, like a Sprite. Got you. Emma Grace is going to go outside to Heather Deal. Heather Deal can't time it. It's too high of a set for her, and out of the timeout, unable to side out, and Spiegel a little bit disappointed. Great serve. Emma Grace just goes back. Smart play there. But even a better play there by Dakota Clausen, and she just drops it behind the South Caldwell defense. That was number 3, right? I don't know. I think it was. I might have called the wrong number. Number 3 is Dakota Clausen, and if she did it, then fantastic job for her.
And if she didn't, and we messed that up, then good job.
Heather Deal.
Other person.
And South Caldwell the wheels are coming off here as they are unable to get any momentum. Cougars running away with it.
I thought you were referring to our broadcast.
Again, just a lack of communication. Balls, no effort there as Hansen and Becker look at each other. And I think Spiegel is going to bring in Gracie White.
I believe.
Well, if she's allowed to. That's the question.
She's going to be allowed to go.
There you go. Defensive specialist. Gracie White checks in.
Oof.
I'm glad we learned that today.
I know. I feel like we learn something new every time.
Every time we broadcast.
And I appreciate it.
Yep. Hansen digs at that time. Emma Grace is going to try to go. Oh, she does go outside the Hall. Hall able to get something on that one. Emma Grace, nice job digging it, but nobody in the area to pass it backwards. 3 points is all the Cougars need to tie this one up, and your Spartans looking a little bit rough right now.
Yeah.
Not looking happy.
Bless them.
Emma Grace goes back to Becker. Becker gets blocked. Clausen at the net. I'm not sure that was going to go over anyway, but
No.
Clausen there to stop it if it did. 2 points away for knotting this one up. And that's how the South Caldwell Spartans side out.
All right.
Service into the
All
net.
we need is 13 points.
I mean, all you need is to go on
two more sets, right?
All you need to do is to go on an 11-point run right here to tie it back up. It's not a whole lot to ask.
But if we go ahead and get 13, then
that's even better. That's not going to do it. It is now game point.
That will not get us.
That will not do it. So now the South Caldwell Spartans,
it's okay.
They need 14 in a row to win.
Come on, stay.
And that's how it's going to end. As the front line of Alexander Central, who has done a fantastic job all night long, closes it out. Ladies will wave at each other and say, have a good evening. So JV squad for the South Caldwell Spartans able to notch a victory. However, it's a sad night for your South Caldwell Spartans as they are just unable to get the momentum at the key moments of the game.
Oh, no. But, they played well.
They really, both teams played really well tonight.
The first two sets, they were in it. That was some
100%.
hard competition there.
Great match. Both squads very deserving of the accolades they'll receive. And we would like to very much thank you guys for joining us tonight. If you haven't,
how many we got there, Jason?
If you haven't, we'd love for you to subscribe. And
we got 31.
13, I think, is the number there. We'd like you to subscribe and follow us if you haven't already. This is the SCHS Stream YouTube channel. And we do want to thank our young high school affiliate production team. Just a fantastic job.
Absolutely.
Miss Madeline Levy on the film, Mr. Jason Anderson on the production, and we just want to thank all of you for tuning in. That's all we really got.
I know.
You know what? You go eat you some turkey, Becky.
No,
you've earned it.
It's pizza tonight.
Okay. Well, pizza tonight, turkey later.
Yes.
And have a fantastic Thanksgiving.
Well, thank you, Mr. Cook. I hope that you and your lovely wife
I appreciate that.
Have an outstanding Thanksgiving.
We're going to try. We're going to try our darndest.
Well, that's all you can do.
Ladies and gentlemen, for SCHS Broadcasting Team, I'm AC Fresh.
I'm Becky McKercher.
And we want to thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time as South Caldwell will take on Watauga right back here Monday on your South Caldwell High School stream. Have a happy Thanksgiving.